you mean? I am innocent.
Whatever do you mean?
Whatever do you mean?
No, right. I have to be nice, right? After 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so yeah, we are live. With this week's Star Wars RPG. I'm just sharing that on the social medias and such. How's everyone doing today?
I'm killing a bear.
I'm great. I have a sword and a shield.
I was fighting zombies earlier today.
I was with my nieces, so it's kind of like fighting zombies. No. This is so cool. What the heck?
Okay. Yeah,
I'm ready for battle. Put me in, coach.
Hey, look, she has another sword she can't use.
Shut up.
Yeah, so, previously in the Star Wars...
Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, I could have sworn that is me. Why did I hear that notification?
Dunno.
Find it out on the next episode.
Okay, well, I muted it now I didn't... Alright, unmuted it and remuted it, and now I didn't hear the second notification, so...
That's probably just Streamlabs being Streamlabs.
Yeah. So, previously, Mira and Jacen were had somehow been teleported while meditating back to the planet that Khaljov was still trapped on, where he was being held captive by Darth Solus. Along with
I gave him nothing.
along with people whose character sheets... What?
Sorry, go on.
Along with people whose character sheets I really should have separated out from the pile.
Hi, Cherry.
Colin.
Hello.
The little girl. And Flakar.
Yeah, and the Ewok.
And the Ewok, yes!
Yep.
Oh my god, I love
Leslie.
him. Chaka.
Oh, I'm gonna need that one as well. I'm gonna need that
You
one
won't
as
get me
well.
brutally murdered.
Chaka, yeah.
How dare you? Just shut that.
You know, I should be able to
4-month
just...
subscription.
Ooh, nice.
I feel like since I'm like in the middle, my name should be bigger than everybody else.
You can think that all you want.
Your camera's already bigger than everyone else's.
It's true.
It's not the only thing that's bigger.
Oh my god. Are you talking about his ego? Because that's also true. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Sean.
I'll leave that up to you.
Oh, don't.
Yeah.
But for the moment, we're gonna go over to the ship that Zoey is still on, along with Vanessa West, the Laconic Scout, and Snai, Jake's character, is also aboard, but Jake's not here, clearly, so yeah.
So it's just me.
It'd be funny if it was literally just Zoey on there. Like, there's nobody else on the ship.
She's been kidnapped.
Just wakes up on an abandoned ship.
Just to answer the thing in chat about Eric should be in the middle, the problem is that in Discord video calls, there's no way to reorganize who's where.
Most unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we all get to look at Jose's face.
Just curious, can you do that with Google Hangouts? Like, you could like reorder?
I don't know. No, Google is Google Hangouts even still a thing?
I think so.
Because I know they got rid of
Yeah, but I think Google Hangouts just had everyone in alphabetical order. but yeah, I could do it in OBS
Looks
by
like it.
just like capturing each video separately, but that seems like it would be
Pain in the butt.
yeah,
Yes.
and yeah.
I mean, it could work, but you would need to like create an entire different scene collection. Just have like different scenes, like one for 2 people, one for 3 people, one for. But it seems that seems more trouble than it's worth.
Well, see, the other thing is if I'm capturing each individually, I'm assuming that's also going to take more processing power.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's something that would like need to be just tried out, but not on stream, obviously.
Well, if we had an even number of people, Cherry, it would work out better. Because if we have 4, it's just all 4, in a square. But,
Yeah, so one of us should leave.
I vote
Right,
Jose.
Cam.
If you can tell, we're friends, right? We both said each other, leave.
Yeah. But anyway, so we're gonna start with on the ship where last week I had said that on the ship Zoey was just sleeping in a room because you weren't here last week and such. So that's where you are. You're sleeping in your room when you're awoken by the sound of the door buzzer. And like somebody hitting it over and over again.
Can you make the effects of what it sounds like, Eric, please? So that we have so we know what it sounds like.
Immerse us in this environment.
Yowee's our sound effects expert.
It sounded like an alarm, not a
I
door.
know.
Well, our sound effects expert.
I guess I'll wake up and go, what is it?
Mira and Jacen just vanished into thin air.
Like this.
And that's the sound of Vanessa's voice. But yeah.
Great. Okay, come in.
Okay, yeah. She comes in, and yeah, she's like, yeah, they were doing some meditation thing, trying to like, Jacen had been like seeing visions of some caves or something, and Khaljov hanging from the ceiling, tied up and such, and then they tried meditating together, and they disappeared. And like I went to Snai's room, but I don't know, like it's like I don't know. He didn't answer, didn't say anything.
He's just really sleeping. Okay. I don't know what we should do.
I don't know either. Like,
Scream for help.
Help!
I don't know if we should like head back to that planet if that's where they somehow I don't even know how they disappeared. I don't really understand all this force mumbo jumbo. And as she's saying this, all of a sudden you feel the ship kind of jolt, like it just dropped out of hyperspace unexpectedly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run to figure out what's going on with that.
Yeah, and Vanessa runs with you. You both run up to the cockpit, and yeah, the ship is out of hyperspace, and there's another ship that right ahead of you, which I'm assuming you don't recognize, but Vanessa's right away like, oh no, that's a interdictor ship. That's an Imperial ship that can pull ships out of hyperspace.
Okay.
Projects a gravity well.
Damn big ships.
That's inconvenient. Is there anything I can do?
I mean, we can't jump back into hyperspace with as long as the gravity well on that ship is active.
Okay.
They are hailing us, and she opens the communications thing or whatever, and this is Lieutenant Simon Balthazar, commanding the oh crap, I didn't come up with a name for it. Quick, someone give me a good ship name. What?
Crescent.
Crescent?
Sure.
Commanding.
He's like, really?
That's the first word that popped in my head.
Commanding the
Besides balloon
Crescent.
sword.
Commanding the Crescent. Please surrender and prepare to be boarded.
Okay.
Alright. Do your worst.
Yeah, so the ship is caught in a tractor beam and pulled into the crescent, or towards the crescent. We are going to cut away from this briefly. Back over to our group of Jacen, Mira, Khaljov, Plakar, Leslie, Colin, and Chaka.
Chaka, my new best friend.
Who have just exited a cave and come out.
Oh, do we have the soundboard?
What?
The soundboard for the Ewoks.
That was Joey.
I mean, I had it from him, so.
Oh yeah. How do we know? Because we're not on a ship or anything, Joey. We'd have to have like time in game in order to do that.
Just sit down and train here. We're good.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit in the forest.
For a
Look, guys,
week.
we need to do training.
Technically,
will
you
find-
could do that if I was willing to wait a week.
Or like the rest of us, or rest of our party.
The rest of us? What?
You hear that? He said he's willing to wait a week. So
All right, so you pan to us, and what's happened? Where are we at?
You've just exited the cave. You're in the forest. It definitely looks like the forest that you were in on this planet previously. You haven't been in this particular part of it before, but like you recognize, the types of trees and such.
Looks familiar.
Yeah, it looks familiar as far as like this is
There's
that
trees.
forest, but not so much like the specific location.
That tree looks familiar.
perception.
It's green.
Okay, so Joey and I had teleported in there because we were on the ship. Didn't know where we were, right? We weren't like, oh yeah, I know where this is. We assumed since it was where we found Khaljov that it was still the same planet. Or no?
Yeah, you didn't. I guess you didn't know for certain it was the same planet. Whether or not you assumed it was is up to you. But the forest is definitely the same type of forest, same type of trees.
Definitely the same forest that I was in before, I believe.
Yeah.
It's very familiar.
I can't remember if we made a joke or not about it looking like the forests of British Columbia, aka the forests in Stargate and Smallville and 50 billion other TV shows.
I remember something being mentioned on those shows last time.
Can we say
Yeah.
that it looks like the forest from the Twilight series?
God bless. Why are you like this?
I haven't watched Twilight, so I
Neither have
don't
I.
know.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Yeah. Can we sparkle in the sunlight?
It was the glow in the dark. What was it? Moss?
Oh, no, that was in the cave, though.
That was just in the cave.
All right. So okay, we're out of the cave now. Whose dog is that? Kilo?
That's yeah.
Oh, just
Oh,
curious.
Oh,
That's the in-game dog.
Yeah.
Right. So okay, I guess we're gonna figure out where do we need to go, guys. We need to Are we still being drained of energy?
You still feel like yes, you're still being drained. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm feeling great. You guys ready for a jog?
Yeah, Khaljov is great.
I'd say the first question is Denieta or Mira checking her lightsabers as it didn't work inside.
Oh yeah, we want to make sure my lightsaber is still either activatable or not.
Oh, so you're testing out if your lightsaber works, and
Correct.
yes, it now works. Now that you're outside the cave, it works. You
I
don't
have a
Walk-
flashlight, guys.
and
Walk into the cave real quick with your lightsaber on.
Ooh.
We're at the mouth of the cave, right? So just
Yeah.
walk back in.
Okay. I'm gonna step back in there with my lightsaber on.
as you go into the cave, your lightsaber deactivates.
It deflates.
I really wish I had a lightsaber right now.
Maybe
Okay.
your lightsaber needs light to work.
Wow. No. All right, so I'm gonna walk back out, and then we're gonna
And your
turn it back on
lightsaber
just to make sure.
comes back on as you walk out.
Okay. All right, then I'm good with this.
Hopefully you weren't pointing it at yourself when you
Right.
walk back out. It's
No.
it's like in episode
Like,
4.
why is it not working?
It's like in
Staring
episode
down.
4, the first thing Luke does when he's handed a lightsaber is he looks at it like this.
Okay, so now that we let that criminal get away, what shall we do?
Tried to make him stop. So we need to get off of this planet, preferably so that we can regain our energy and regroup and figure out what to do about Darth Solus and Ikar.
All right, where's your ship at?
Yeah, we did not come here via ship. We were not here.
Transport?
No. Sort of like a transport, like a teleport, that.
Transporters aren't a technology in Star Wars, at least not that you're aware of.
Well, I meant a transport ship.
Oh.
Right.
The way Denieta was responding to you.
No.
She's a little slow sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't bring a ship. You didn't get
No.
dropped off by a ship.
We didn't
Did you?
want to come here.
we wanted to
Fuck you too.
abandon you.
We not at that moment. We were attempting to gather more information before we came down here.
Denieta, please.
Roll your blaster.
I still have my lightsaber, so like.
Yeah, we know how well you use that.
Question: if I use my lightsaber for like parrying, does that count for my lightsaber skill or melee parry? Just
For parrying, I think that is your lightsaber. Let me just look that up while you let's see. Okay, no. When a character with a sense skill uses a lightsaber to parry in hand-to-hand combat, he may use either his sense skill or melee parry skill. So no, it's not a lightsaber for parrying.
In that case, you could just like use whatever is higher.
You do use lightsaber though if you're parrying blaster bolts.
Right. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking because I
Yeah.
mean we're in combat sometimes and I get shot, so like.
You get shot every time.
Yeah, I know. Okay,
But
I was
yeah.
just curious.
All right, I'm gonna ask Colin if he knows how of a place out here that might be able to take us to. I'm gonna ask our group of people, preferably the. Oh no, I should ask the Ewok if he knows. Shaka. Do you know how to get us quickly to the city?
office.
He looks confused as he says something, and Tlakar is like, he doesn't he doesn't know where we are, where any city is.
Does
Do we-
anybody here know?
Everyone kind of shakes their heads.
Okay. Do we see the? We're not going to see it. Do we see the escape pod?
No, you're nowhere near the escape pod
Yeah.
right now,
Okay.
or at least
All right.
not within sight of it. Like I said, you
Right.
don't know exactly where you are, so
Yeah.
you could be
I was just
relatively
wondering,
close
if we
to
would
it,
see
but
any-
no.
Okay. So, are there any hills around us?
Um,
How high is that? How high is the? So the cave, obviously goes into a mountain type thing. How high?
it's not actually really into a mountain because like it's fairly like it's an incline downwards or whatever.
Oh,
So like
underground.
underground cave like, and it was like
Okay.
slight enough that you don't really notice it too much, but like, so there is like kind of like a bit of a rock formation or whatever, like where you came out and such, and extending for a bit, but then it goes under.
It's just like a little overhang thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, do we see any hills that are high enough to get a good vantage point from?
You can't really see any hills. This is a
All right.
forested area, so there are, a lot of trees.
I'm gonna ask Tlakar. Oh, wait, you said there's not a lot of trees? Is that what you
No,
just
no,
said?
there is a lot of trees.
I'm sorry, I was confused. I'm gonna ask Tlakar if they can climb a tree and see, because they were like scouting for us before. So
Yeah. Tlakar chooses the tallest tree, and
rolls 700 dice, still fails.
climbs up it with ease. Looks around. I see a lot of trees.
Awesome. Alright.
The ocean is that away, which means at least we can kind of know north is that away.
Okay,
So
we're on to something here.
you at least like know the general direction, the cardinal directions there.
Okay, and no one here is familiar with this planet, right?
I am.
Okay.
I landed here with that asshole Abrex, and I guess apparently Jacen was with us. Do I know he was on the ship now, or do I do not? I don't know that yet.
Because you had seen him before you were knocked out, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you knew he was there with you. You don't I don't know if you
I don't
know
really, yeah, I guess I don't know
how
on the
he
ship.
got there.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. I obviously know this
You-
planet. I landed
You
here.
know very well. Okay, so which direction do we go to find anything?
All right. We need hold on one second. Let me check.
We know the cardinal directions. Which direction do we need to go?
We should go north.
Great, into more forest. All right, let's go.
Yes.
All right, so I guess we're gonna trek in through the forest.
Okay,
Play the attracting music.
so you start going north, and I want everyone to make a knowledge survival check. I'll make them for the NPCs. Okay, Denieta got a 16. Tlakar
Coming. I forgot
also
to
got
log
a
it.
16. Chaka. The Recon got a 9.
Mm-hmm. 9.
Chaka got a 14. Colin, where's his survival?
I will survive.
Oh wow!
Also got a 16.
Hell yeah! Good job, us.
Yoweee got a 10, so failing the force users who are otherwise all getting 16s.
Just saying.
And except for Leslie as well, who's only got a 12.
They gotta make up for their lack of use elsewhere.
Shot fired.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
averaging that out.
Joey and I both rolled really well for what we could.
I mean,
In all honesty, we should just dump the group. They don't appreciate us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright, peace.
with those rolls, you could accidentally get yourselves lost and separated from the. No.
I'm for this. I'm for this.
Yeah. So, as a group, you're kind of, making your way, kind of figuring out
Downtown.
where you're trying to go. And you do actually make your way to more familiar territory, and you do find actually where the crashed escape pod is.
See? What'd I tell you?
Well,
the
now
back
we
of
know
my
where
hand.
the crashed escape pod is. Now what? Was there any like communications devices there? Hi, Tree Frog Rider.
You gotta make an SOS thing on an escape pod. That seems like it would come standard with an escape pod.
Okay, so you want to check for that?
Yep.
Make me a knowledge technology. 18. 7.
I got a 7.
So,
7.
Recon, you're looking for where you think the, SOS or communications or whatever is, and...
Checking under the seat right now.
Yeah, you do find the seat warmer.
Yes.
But,
Oh, look!
meanwhile, Mira finds where the communication system should be, and it's been removed. Because, this escape pod was being used to, maroon a criminal.
True. All right. Does anyone have any ideas? Anyone?
Should we just make this home? Just go full on
I'm down.
yes, let's just go chop down some trees and start building our own little fort here around this escape pod.
Or we could, figure out how to get off this planet. Also an option.
Not sure if I really want to get off this planet right now. I kind of have like a crime lord that's after me now because I didn't kill a certain person.
Well, here we have a Sith Lord and somebody that wants to train with said Sith Lord that are wanting to kill all of us.
Whoa.
You included. You were
Whoa.
the one hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, did he kill me? I was stuck in that cave with him for I don't know how long, and I'm still breathing. Apparently, he wants to have some interactions with the Force users. So, I am not a Force user. So, technically, I am exempt from his execution.
I don't think that's how they work. I don't think that's how that works.
I think there's certain exemptions.
All right. Does anyone else have ideas of how to actually get off of this planet?
Well, while you're thinking of that, we're going to cut back over to Zoey and Vanessa, who are on the ship by the airlock as it connects to the Imperial ship. And airlock opens up, and Lieutenant... Where did I just... put his character sheet. But oh, there we go. Lieutenant Simon Balthazar is there along with 12 stormtroopers and 3 other Imperial, 3 Imperial technicians. And as he comes in, he tells...
I'm gonna wave.
What?
I'm gonna wave.
He tells 2 of the stormtroopers to keep their blasters pointed or trained on Zoey, 2 of them on Vanessa, and he tells the rest of the stormtroopers to search the ship, and well, sends 2 of them with the actually 3 technicians, where he just tells them, you know, what to do, and then the others he tells, you know, search the ship, find anyone else aboard.
Great.
Oh no, they're gonna take Sni! Jake, why are you doing this?
Okay. So then Lieutenant Balthazar looks at Zoey and Vanessa, and he's like, so what happened to the rest of your crew?
Good question.
They died.
According to our intel, there should be at least 3 others. Wait. Because yeah, Sni, and then Mira and Jacen. Yes. So yeah, there should be 3 others aboard the ship here. Are they hiding?
No, they're gone.
Gone where?
Good question.
Good question.
Vanessa's like, it's, you know, it's just the 2 of us on here now. Yeah. Then, Balthazar's calm beeps, and he's like, yes? Well, then unlock it. Well, then cut through it. And then, calm beeps again, and he's like, yes? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we know what planet they were coming from.
More than we know.
Hey, can you let me in on that information, by the way?
Okay. Well, yeah. He ends that communication, then contacts somebody else. Set a course back for. We still didn't actually name that planet, did we?
I don't think so. I don't remember it.
Oh, we did. Didn't we?
I don't know.
I thought we did, but maybe not.
We talked.
No, we named.
We talked last week about how we hadn't named it yet.
Well, we named our planet, right? And our planet was something silly. God, I have so many
I'm
stupid
starting to
notes
remember
here.
the silly ones.
Yeah, I
I don't remember the exact name.
We hadn't named the planet you're currently on, so I'm going to do that right now. And call it,
Crescent Prime.
Why is the crescent thing a thing right now?
Are we gonna name a cool planet?
Neptune. Neptune was
Yes.
our planet that we came from.
Oh yeah, where we came from.
oh yes, that's right.
Neptune.
So silly.
Roftniw. Set a course for the planet Roftniw. Okay.
And bring my ship with you.
Okay.
Windor.
And then you, within like, half a minute, feel the two ships together have just jumped into hyperspace. And, yeah. Well,
That's fun.
we'll be there within a day. Actually, how long would have you even been traveling in hyperspace? We'll be there within like 12 hours.
Depending on traffic.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go with my original a day. So yeah, we'll be there within a day. So you may get to see your friends again.
All right, can I have some food? I just woke up. I haven't really eaten.
I recommend the yellow paste.
The stormtroopers will escort you to the brig. Food will be provided.
Why does she gotta go to the
Wow.
brig for, though?
Why is an
There's no
Imperial
room for-
sending a rebel to the brig?
But I waved at him so nicely.
Oh. You can at least be cordial about it, jeez.
So rude.
Okay, now we're going to cut back to the group on the planet Roftniw.
Right.
Better write that down because I'm gonna forget it. in
I
about
already
20
did.
Minutes.
Do you know how to spell it?
Nope.
Roftniw.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna leave it how I spelled it so I know how to pronounce.
I'm guessing you spell it
Planet
with an
Roofy. I got it.
E, not an I. Because I actually took the suggestion that Yoweee had made in chat there, reverse the spelling, and then change the D to an FT.
Nice. Nice.
Because I am terrible
like
with names, and I'll take whatever tricks I can get.
I like it. Oh, I guess.
So, what time is it right now for us? Is it high noon?
It's high noon somewhere in the world.
It is. It
True.
looks to be. Evening or so. Like the sun is still up, but it's starting to set.
All right. I mean, we should probably make camp while we figure out what we want to do here. Do we want to continue moving or gather our thoughts and try to relax a little bit before we continue?
Burn the
Here's
forest
where
down.
we're at. We are in an
Burning
area
down the
that has
forest.
a secure location, given that this thing's made out of kinda steel. What's the steel equivalent in Star Wars?
Durasteel.
Durasteel. Yeah, well, they say Durasteel. This thing is made of Durasteel, so if we are attacked, we have something to fall back on. Whereas,
Just as a note, the escape pod has room for like 2 people, and that's like crowded.
dibs.
You were already in there and then taken from there. So, I mean,
Yeah, so technically it's mine.
Ripped off too.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
The hatch was ripped off, and it's like
Yeah.
it's
It's
gone.
just like an
It's not
open,
even there.
Yeah, well, I'm saying if we get attacked, we're not gonna huddle inside of it. I'm just saying we're gonna use it for.
All right. So the people who took you know where this is. And I feel like if they're going to be looking for us, they might come here where we were before, considering this is where they took you from.
What
So
makes you think that?
Plakar's like, do we know this Darth Solus is going to be looking for us? Like, we're all still being drained.
that's very true.
If for all we know, that could be, his plan to just drain us. He doesn't need to find us if he's still draining us.
All right. Then we need to get off of this planet. Does anyone have any suggestions on how to get off of this planet? We're not making this home.
We're not transforming this from Star Wars RPG to Stardew Valley RPG.
Minecraft, here we come.
I'll
Oh my
go
God,
gather
it makes
wood.
me- Starbound. It would be like Starbound. Did you guys ever play that? I love that.
I've seen you play it a couple times.
Oh, it could be like RimWorld.
No, Starbound.
No, RimWorld.
Anyway, I also like RimWorld.
do we have any options though? I mean,
Well, the main
it's not like we got it by
the
ships.
main city that has like, I guess you would call it what, just star flight capability would be on the other side of this planet. So
we
even
don't-
if we make it to a village, like
Yeah, the last
we're
time we made it to a
literally
village,
just
it
gonna
did
hump
not
it
go
all the
well.
way to the. If we're just gonna hump it all the way to the other side of the planet, so I don't
Well,
feel
yeah.
like going anywhere would probably be that most ideal thing, but more try to figure out how to block this thing from draining you guys. I feel fine, so
That's
I
great.
don't. Maybe you guys need to do the things that I do.
Be bad at things. I mean,
I'm not bad at things, all right? I like to take adventures.
how's that working out for you?
I'm alive.
Shipless,
Now,
abandoned on this planet. You are being held hostage. It's going really well. So how about we figure out how to
But-
get to
I'm with my friends.
we need to
Friends.
find the ship first.
So we need to figure out how to get out of here. So we should probably find people that know this planet. And we did meet some of them, where Jacen and Zoey were being kept, right? It was Jacen and Zoey, right? Okay.
Well, while you're talking, I need you all to make a perception check.
I knew this
Got
was coming.
this.
Freaking knew this was coming.
9 for Jacen, 8
8, 9, 10.
for Khaljov, and 10 for Mira.
What about the NPCs?
Yeah.
They're our hope.
There are one
could s-
hope.
You
Ooh,
could say
Wow.
they are our last hope.
13 for Tlakar, which is perfect because 2D plus 1.
Nice.
Wow.
Ewok.
Chaka.
Rick.
17.
Oh shit! Chaka is best. Chaka is my favorite.
Colin. 9. And Leslie.
Perfect 3D.
15.
Oh shit! Chaka and Leslie, man.
But that being said, you all notice this because it's kind of very obvious when a ship's coming in for a landing.
Oh, okay. Wow, we just all rolled perception so that we can look up in the sky and say, "Oh shit, that's a ship."
I wonder what that is.
Who's looking at the ground?
Right? Like,
I think a star is falling, you guys.
I hear a noise. I'm gonna look down.
Yeah, so
All right.
a ship is coming to land because, like, the escape pod had landed in kind of like a clearing area, so there is a decent amount of room here, and it's an Imperial shuttle that's coming in for a landing.
Can I put my head to the ground so that I can listen? You guys,
can.
something's coming. Okay. Using my survival skills to be like, guys, I think there's something coming.
Are we in like a little clearing at all, or where the escape pod was, or is that like just in the forest? It just fell into the forest.
I just said that it's the escape
Just
pod's
that
in
it
a
was
clearing.
Thanks. Look, my brain.
do we need to reboot your brain?
Yeah, if you could do that, that'd be great. All right, so we're in a clearing currently.
Yeah.
I am definitely going to go into the trees,
Okay.
so that maybe they don't see us immediately.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Rebooting Denieta's brain.
I'm gonna start shooting at it with my
Oh my god.
No, I'll head over to the trees as well.
Yeah. NPCs do that as well, and I'm assuming Jacen is as well.
Yes.
Okay. Everyone goes and hides in the trees as the Imperial shuttle comes in for a landing.
Oh, you lost your dark side point, huh? So now you
He
can
did.
go and you can go kill somebody now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or it means we can train together.
he could have done that before as well. He just would have gained another dark side point. Whereas now
Well, yeah,
getting another dark side point only means he'll go back to 1 instead of 2.
Exactly. It's like when you get that yellow card when you're in elementary school and you have to wait till the following week for it to go back to green. Basically, what happened for him.
So, shuttle doors open up, and 12 stormtroopers come out, followed by Zoey and Lieutenant Balthazar.
Ness is not there. Damn.
Zoey was a spy.
Vanessa got killed off.
She's with the Imperials.
Well, Lieutenant Balthazar has a blaster pointed at Zoey.
Oh.
She's going off just in front of him, behind the stormtroopers who are
She
like
just strolled off the ship like it was. I'm gonna ask our Supplicar, Colin,
Supplicar?
Leslie,
And Chaka.
Chaka, which one of them is really good at shooting but does not have a blaster?
Oh, I mean, I'm better at shooting too now, so
I gave you a weapon.
I know.
Did you lose it?
She gave you a blaster.
I did.
I don't know. I don't think I lost it. Oh no, wait. I didn't have it. Did I have it at all of the things, or I can remember.
When did I give you a weapon? When we were in the village, and then we were on the ship.
Then I don't think I have anything.
If you,
Have anything?
if
We
you
were
look
on
at if you look at Jason's bunk, there's like 20 blasters there from everybody giving him one throughout the entire length of the game. There's just 20 scattered around his room. I don't have a blaster, guys.
Right. That's like the guy who can't find his lighter when you're. Sorry.
No, wait. I think it just gave me just one before we like, was it that door thing and we found Khaljov? I think that's when you gave me one.
All I know is that I gave you one of my blasters. It was a blaster pistol.
I think it was while you were in the cave that you gave it to him.
Okay.
So
Well, either way.
so he should still have it.
Yeah. He's like, no, I don't. He just throws it into the force.
Oh yeah, because I wrote a note. Gave blaster pistol to Joey for our last session. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, so which one of them is really good at shooting that does not have a blaster right now?
I would give one to Ewok. I trust it more.
Probably.
Because none of the NPCs actually have blasters. But yeah, Colin's like, I'm okay with a blaster.
Okay, I'm gonna let him use my heavy blaster. Pistol. Heavy blaster pistol, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I want it back.
Okay. Just gonna write down that one pencil just so I know that he has it right now. Heavy blaster pistol.
Where's 9 when you need to hand out guns? Jeez.
He just opens his coat.
I know, right?
You need.
There's one of these, one of these, one of those.
2 of these.
He pulls like a cannon off his back. I don't know where it came from.
Flamethrower out of his pocket.
He has like a Death Star freaking cannon.
A couple of grenades on his belt.
So, what are y'all doing? as the stormtroopers are fanning out and searching the area.
I say to Khaljov, we should just go like guns blazing.
There's 12 of them. We took on
Easy.
7 of them before with just 3 of us. I would
and
tell Picard if she can go up into the trees.
they-
That way, if for whatever reason we get surrounded, she's safe up in a tree. And
They.
or it.
They.
They.
Alright.
So I'm gonna ask. Well, I'll let people know they have Zoey at blaster point. We need to be careful.
Probably snipe him from here.
Well, we have an Ewok. Can you make traps?
Go dig a hole and put some spikes in it.
Okay. Goodness. So they don't have weapons. Our other friends, except Colin. Leslie, Chaka, and Plakar.
Leslie has a lightsaber.
All right.
Chaka has a spear.
Ewok. Okay, makes sense.
And he probably has rocks too.
Bless you.
Yeah. Plakar doesn't
Gesundheit.
have anything, any weapons.
Salut.
Yeah.
I
Colin also had a dueling sword. But the heavy blaster pistol he's been lent is a bit more useful.
I can imagine so. All right. Well, I suppose. Oof, that's hard. Do we engage them, guys? Do we want to engage them? Because they're going to find us if we stay here.
How do we know that they'll find us?
Because they're searching the forest around them, and we are in the forest around them.
Yeah, but
I don't see your
that
logic,
sounds
but okay.
logical.
Rough. The dog agrees.
Can
Okay.
we like silently take them out while they're searching in the
We're
forest? Because 12 could potentially turn to 11.
All right. Well, we need to be careful because, as I said, they have Zoey. And God damn it, Eric, you stressed me out. All right, we need to make a plan and do something now before they come upon us. So I say, shoot the one closest to us. I'm going to. Look here, Eric Barkman.
Yes?
Stop it.
No.
He's just doing it to make me anxious at this point.
So you're shooting somebody.
Yes.
Okay.
What? Like, okay, yeah, all right.
Okay, let's
You
get into
shoot
combat.
12 stormtroopers.
Okay.
All right.
Enter combat. Play Pokemon theme.
So we have a rather large group here.
Good luck, Eric.
Let's see now.
My mom made me a jar to put my drugs in. Isn't it
Nice.
pretty? It's pretty.
Okay, so we have the
Why
four
did it make me a guy yet?
player characters,
Gotta buy one.
4
Ooh.
allied
Fine.
NPCs. Lieutenant
Well, let's. my mom did that.
Balthazar, and then Stormtroopers 1 through 12. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I hope you take them out quickly so I have less to keep track of.
That's why I said good luck.
Okay, so what are y'all doing?
shooting at the stormtrooper closest to.
Yes. Okay, yes, you said that already.
I did, in fact.
Shooting
Can we
stormtrooper.
gauge how far away they are? Like, I want to shoot the closest one. The closest one is 50 yards away. I want to shoot him.
I mean, I have a blaster rifle. I'm fine with that. It's fine.
The closest one is right now 20 meters away.
Then I'm good. Solid.
And there's a group of 4 of them that are like, about 20 meters away. Another group of 4 that's about 50 meters away. Another group of 4 that's also 50 meters away, but in a different direction. And then 20, 50. And then you have the ship that landed with, and like Lieutenant Balthazar and Zoey are right outside. They would be about right now 35 meters away.
So technically, I could potentially shoot the lieutenant from where I'm at.
But what if you hit?
Yeah,
Don't
how do you
kill our
differentiate
friends.
that? Any like, what kind? Like, how do you use the? Is it like GM's choice on if I hit him or miss him, depending on the, or if I hit him or if I hit Zoey?
Well, whether or not you hit him is dependent on whether or not you make the roll, because like there is set difficulties for
Right.
that.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
there's really not anything in the rules here about
Friendly fire. Oh god.
about accidentally hitting someone else.
So if you roll bad enough, Eric's like, "Yep, you just hit the person right in the forehead."
I mean, I could if I wanted to. I haven't done anything like that. Not gonna start right now, but
Kilo, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Then real Kilo.
Nice to see you back.
Don't
on
worry,
the
you can always
character.
re-roll a character.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I have 2 other ones lined up right now, just in case.
oh,
I spent like a day just making different characters.
nice.
I'm invested in mine. I can't do that yet.
I'm good either way.
You shouldn't have said that.
This debt is stressful.
Yeah.
And I keep losing my ships. It's too much for me. It's too much.
It's gonna make a character who actually keeps his ships.
I need a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your second is over though.
Yeah, that was literally. Now it's like we're at 5 seconds.
Well, Colin is also going to be shooting another one in the group of 4 that's nearest you. Heavy blaster pistol range. Okay, yeah. It's medium range.
We need to do what my quote says to do. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep moving.
Great.
Unless the battery is dead, then it doesn't move. But we don't need to think about that kind of negativity.
Dead batteries is definitely an issue.
Can confirm.
Especially like when a battery is like dying, when you're like, the batteries aren't quite dead yet, and you want to get like every last, piece of juice out of them, so you're like, using them even though whatever your device is keeps turning off sporadically. At least that's the way I am, like with my computer mouse or my
I hate it with TV remotes when you're like trying to like
TV remote.
You start putting the remote closer and closer to the TV because the signal's not reaching it anymore.
Or video game controllers. Keyboard, I don't have the issue with it. I do have like a wireless keyboard, but the thing is, with that, it uses so little battery power that when the batteries are done, they're fully drained.
Yeah.
Because keyboards do not really take a whole lot of battery power.
You know a game we should all play at some point in time in the distant future? We should play Mario Party.
Yes.
I mean, we could.
I think that'd be really fun.
Mario Party still needs proper online, though.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could do it through Dolphin.
Who are you
The
calling?
Dolphin, you can like the emulator. You could play online. I mean, I have the original game, anyways.
I haven't played Mario Party in. I think I played the first and second Mario Party, but
I
haven't
have
played anything.
Mario Party.
Is there like a Galaxy one now too?
No.
What? Who?
I have.
Yes?
You say about my mama?
I have Mario Party 9. That's what
I
I
have
have.
Super Mario Party.
9 for the Wii, and then I also have Mario Party 2, which is the N64 game, but I have it on the Wii Virtual Console.
I think the last one I played was like on GameCube.
That would be 4, 5, 6, or I think 7. Because they released them every year back then.
Oh. Oh, I guess I must
Yeah.
have played the fourth one.
I had 5 on the GameCube, but that was one of the games I was like, shared between me and my brothers, and like when I moved out, I'm like, yeah, you can keep Mario Party 5, I don't care.
Kim, we're planning a Mario Party game con with us all.
Okay. I love Mario Party.
I mean, Q and me could play together though. That's the problem. Because like we would both play Waluigi, so that would be a problem.
No, he's mine.
And you'll have to come visit me for this because it doesn't have proper online.
That's
So
true.
yeah,
That's
that's
true.
what
Wasn't me.
I
Selfish.
mean, I can probably make it happen that we could play online though. But that's something we'd have to discuss later on. Then.
Yeah.
I don't really use emulators. Other than like official ones, I guess, like a virtual console.
I only use it if like say like if I really can't get the game at all, like say of like a lot of games I needed to use emulator for because they weren't in Europe.
They weren't what?
They weren't in
Like, there
Europe.
was games,
Oh.
yeah, like say for example there
Oh, there we go.
was
There's the other 2 dice.
how was it called? If anyone knows Zero Escape like 999, it's literally called 999. That game was for the DS, but it was never released in Europe till like they recently released the remastered things.
Name sounds familiar, but I'm not really. The name probably just sounds familiar from like I'm looking through lists of games. If it's called 999, it's like right near the top of like an alphabetical list.
Yeah.
I only
It's
play
a-
games that I can download from LimeWire.
Fucking LimeWire, man.
So anyway,
Yeah.
the combats. So Denieta is shooting one of the stormtroopers, who I'm calling Stormtrooper 1. Colin is shooting what I'm calling Stormtrooper 2. So that those are both Stormtrooper 1 through 4 are the ones in the group that are closest to you. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Did you guys hear that?
I'm making the obvious choice. I'm shooting Kilo.
Obviously the traitor.
He's like, thanks. No.
Take her out so you can play Waluigi.
She got the plan. She knows it. No. Okay, for sheer luck purposes, I'm going for number 3.
Okay, number 3. Shooting ST3. What is Khaljov doing?
Shooting.
Shooting.
So there's 4 blasters total that we have on our side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including me. 4.
Mhm.
Okay, so I shoot number 4.
Okay.
I was like, I was gonna shoot one
Shooting
further away, but
ST4.
since there's only 4 of us, might as well shoot all 4 of them.
What is Zoey doing?
Stomp on his foot.
He's waving at everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi, guys!
Hey!
I know you!
I guess once combat breaks out, I don't know. I like have a blaster pointed at my head, right?
Well, it's more like
At your back.
point at your back, but
Alright, you know what?
actually,
What's
wait.
different?
How tall are you? Your character?
5'2", actually. I'm
Well,
tiny.
Babby.
I'm small.
So it would be pointed at her head.
how,
5 foot in a prayer.
how tall is Simon? Where did his character sheet go?
He's
Oh, there.
4'9".
He's an Ewok.
No, he's 6 foot. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it might be pointed at your head then.
Great.
But he's clearly going to get distracted by all the shooting, so technically
Right.
you might have a split second to be able to
React.
kick him in the balls or something.
Try my best.
So you're...
Don't worry, we have a great backup tank for you.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm crazy.
Jason and I have both tried it out. It's great.
It's a great backup tank.
Sounds fun. Am I being held or just have a gun pointed at me?
He just has it in front of you. Or behind you, actually.
Hi,
Yeah, like-
girlfriend.
He's not like holding on to you or anything. He just has the blaster pointed at you. Because I guess like basically as you arrived here, he was bringing you down with to like because you were here previously to kind of try and guide them around the area.
Alright.
Especially because of the fact that he decided.
Marathons. Going great.
He decided that of the people in the group, you were the one that was least likely to be a threat or to try like try
Rude.
escaping or whatever.
Very rude.
Well, I mean, Sny is a walking armory. What?
Do I even have a blaster on me?
Right now, no, because you were
No.
They would not have let you keep a blaster.
I'll try and punch him.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
so what? Kimmy, I love you.
Okay. And
Technically, I think Zoe's like strong at 8.
I upgraded my climbing and my lifting, but my actual strength is just 3.
You could lift him.
Just pick him up.
Pick him up and just run with him.
well, attacking someone with your fists would be brawling.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But is lifting somebody up technically attacking them? Just lift them up and then run
It's
to
like a oh my god, ice skating, figure skating thing.
Yeah.
Lift and turn.
and then just run to the closest overhanging tree and let his head hit it or something.
Okay. And as
Just run through the forest. Let him hit
Exactly. Just let him hit every branch.
and because of the shooting starting, I mean the Lieutenant Belzar and the Stormtroopers are all going to shoot in the direction that it's coming from.
Would they immediately like shoot though, like the first round? Because wouldn't they be like, "What the hell's going on?" I'm just trying to buy us some time.
I mean, shooting's coming from a direction. They're going to shoot in that direction.
I
Right,
mean,
but, like,
they-
wouldn't
they-
they be caught off guard?
Well, I'm sure they anticipated there's going to be a firefight.
Fine,
the 3 of you will get, or I guess the 4 of you, kind of Kailen, will get your shots off before them, even if they roll higher, though, because so that's kind of your advantage there.
Okay.
I always get off first.
Jesus.
Okay, I need to let my dogs out
Okay.
really quick.
You want to play?
I'm just going to.
Can we have Star Wars dogs?
No.
Star Wars
I have an
dogs?
Ewok.
Some people have droids, some people have Star Wars dogs.
What if you got a droid that was like Canine from Doctor Who? Anybody watch Doctor Who? Okay, cool.
I have,
Right.
but only the stuff up with the first Doctor from the 60s.
Like the very first, or are we talking about Eccleston?
The very first from the 60s.
Oh, jeez, all right.
I've never watched one episode of Doctor Who.
Wow.
My plan is to eventually, watch through all of it and catch up, but that takes a long time, and I don't have a lot of time.
See, Sean knows what I'm saying.
I missing? Who is not being shot at? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Ewok Chaka.
Chaka. Love. If he
Okay,
dies, I'm gonna be super pissed.
6. Well, I mean, Chaka's the one who's only getting one person shooting at him, so.
Good.
E-
And if
e-
somebody,
everyone else of the three, everyone else in the group, is getting 2 people shooting at them.
rip, we all gonna get fucked.
Zoe's not being shot at though because of the fact that she's already being held prisoner.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Also, how did the... Just looking at that, using lightsaber to deflect... The sense skill, you can use the lightsaber to parry blaster bolts.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's... Oh, that's sense skill. So you... Okay, never mind. So then... She can't even parry blaster bolts. Because you need a sense skill for that. Okay, but, okay. So everybody roll your, blaster.
Except me.
Yeah, yes, you roll your,
Brawling.
brawling. Yes.
Oh.
Oh my lord. Good job.
I have to screenshot this.
Oh, wow.
Really proud of you. Just, we did it.
No.
All ones.
I rest my case.
This is when you play this.
I'm so upset. Thanks, Joey. Thanks, you're a pal.
Okay. I'm gonna just write down everybody's numbers so I can actually keep track. So let's see here.
And
Den
I
got
like
a
to roll.
5.
Which is literally the lowest I could have gotten.
Really proud of you.
Hilo got a 13.
Sure did.
I'll trade you.
Nah.
Recon got a 25. Yoweee got also a 25.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay.
I upgraded my blaster.
So good.
Same.
Now.
We're broskies.
Colin.
Exactly.
Can't tell, Denieta. Sorry.
Colin has what? 3D plus 2.
I'm making this into a meme because it's definitely a freaking meme.
12. Okay, what's that? Let's see, and the stormtroopers. Where's their blaster? Okay. So let's see here. That is that.
Gil's hair makes me want an ice cream sandwich.
Nice.
I used to have blue, and someone said it reminded them of a snow cone. So just
No,
have
it
blue
like
hair.
it gives. It's like reminds me of the strawberry, and then it cuts
Yeah.
into a different. I would say cotton candy, but I don't like cotton candy.
Mm.
Ooh, that was a really good roll.
He wasn't talking
That
about you,
sounds
Cam.
promising.
Sorry.
I know. He's rolling for the stormtroopers. We're all fucked.
Yeah, probably.
It's an even better roll.
Did everybody else preemptively create new characters as well? Nope.
Luckily not a
Everybody has homework.
It's luckily not a system where creating a character takes very long, though.
Yeah, the rest of the stream is just going to be us creating characters.
Yeah, it's just gonna be us making characters, coming up with story plots. We're all gonna know each other. That's just what we're like a ragtag group of friends that grew up together.
Well, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cute.
we're just all
Right?
Nice knowing
family.
you guys.
We could be like the Rugrats.
It's adorable.
I will honestly say I've never seen that.
Well, you have some of your own homework to do then.
Yeah, you are missing out, my friend.
Okay.
Like, it's not like I'm more like I haven't seen. I have seen. It's like it never appealed to me.
Oh.
I was too busy watching Dragon Ball Z and
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, I missed those 12 episodes in a row where it's just them screaming as they go into like Super
Lieutenant
Saiyan.
Balthazar.
Do we get any like modifiers since we're technically in cover behind the trees?
You know what? There is optional fire modifier chart.
I would say 3/4 cover.
Oh, hi.
We'll say this is medium.
Not yet, but we're about to, Emily.
We'll say this is heavy cover that you're in, so that means there's a +5 on their difficulties.
Hey, there you go, guys. I did my job. Khaljov out.
You didn't help me any.
That's you're in a rough spot right now.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
We're coming for you. Don't worry.
Mm.
So the first
Just
thing.
remember, I'm the healer.
So the first
You have all the
Kailen.
med packs. She
thing
has all the med packs.
that happens is Khaljov and Jacen hit their targets. I assume what kind of blaster actually?
I got a
High
rifle.
five.
I have a rifle.
I mean, actually, yeah. As long as you're within actually range, because you both rolled 25, so as long as you're in range to hit, yeah. Which
As long as you don't have a holdout blaster.
Yeah, as long as you don't have a holdout blaster. So, roll for damage, both of you, and
Do I roll only 1, 4, or 5?
I think 5's the rifle.
5. Yeah.
is
And then
Did I have a
Oh,
rifle?
wait.
I thought I had a pistol.
you have
Does he have a rifle or a pistol?
he has a pistol.
pistol's what
Isn't
you
that-
gave him, so that's 4.
4. Yeah.
Okay.
And Stormtrooper strength.
Ah, nice try though. I thought like we get the same again.
We're close.
16
Close enough.
and 17. Let's see here.
All right, no effect.
Okay, so Recon, you mortally wound your target. Which one is that? That was number 4. MW. Well, Jacen, you only yours, though. Because he had one hell of a strength roll there.
Finish him.
That's
Fatality.
number 3. Still prevents him from actually, doing anything this turn, but he's only wounded.
Then Eric's gonna be like, all right, the rest of them are the genetically modified stormtroopers. So
Okay, then next up, Klakar climbs up a tree. Then we have Colin shooting Stormtrooper 2. That was with a heavy blaster pistol. So that's medium range, and he got a 12. So he misses. Then Mira shooting a Stormtrooper got a 5 with... What kind of weapon was that?
A rifle.
Yeah, but still 5 unless you're point blank range, which you're not. So no, you miss as well. Then we go over to Lieutenant Balthazar, who is shooting Khaljov. Do you want to be trying to dodge his shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your dodge then. And minus 1d because you already did a thing. So he has what kind of weapons he has?
oh,
Nice roll.
I missed it. Oh my sweet Jesus.
hey, it's still more than yours, all right?
I mean, not really. Mine was 5.
I mean, I didn't get all ones.
I can't believe that. This shit is ridiculous.
He does miss you.
By how much?
He missed you by... He would have missed you by not much had you not dodged. So he missed you by slightly more because of your dodge. But he already was going to miss you.
Okay.
Because of the cover.
Oh, right.
If it weren't for the cover, he would have hit you before the dodge.
Gotcha.
Okay. Then let's see here.
Wait, that means Zoe's fine. Because he shot at me.
Oh.
I'm so surprised. They're ready for me to die.
Then the Stormtroopers, those ones I said were at 50, so that is long range with blaster. No, that's medium range with blaster.
There's going to be
Rifles.
one real pilot on this team.
So anyone that got 15 or more of them hit. Okay. Oh no, because of the cover. Okay, no, so none of those actually, the ones at a distance. Those ones, meanwhile, those ones are short range. Okay, no. Okay, so now we're gonna go to Zoey. You got a, what was it? 13.
I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, the difficulty for attacking with your hands is just a 5. So yeah, you got that. So roll your strength for damage.
Great.
And what's his strength?
Wow.
17,
Damn.
nice.
She punches him in the nuts.
Don't worry, Zoey. He's a punk.
I did it, guys.
Okay, you actually incapacitated him.
Wow.
I punched
Damn.
him right in the back of the head.
He used
Wait,
his
actually, I'm
moment
5'2".
of distraction.
That's really far up.
You jumped and punched him.
He basically just spun around and like.
I'm
got him
almost
good.
a foot shorter than him, so maybe I did just punch him in the dick.
Superman punched him.
Good for you.
Okay,
That's not good.
and
One punch a woman.
all of these stormtroopers clearly are stormtroopers because they all missed.
Thank God. But you were like, oh, that's a good roll. Oh, that's a good roll.
And he's like, I'm going to give you guys +5 to defense.
Right.
Yeah. If it weren't for the cover, the two that I said were good rolls, and then one more after that would have hit if it weren't for the cover.
Woo.
Weak guys. And Eric's like, this is the last time we use cover as part of the game.
We're all safe now. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna shoot at the same thing and hit another tree or something. You know.
Yeah. Her blaster might not even fire this time. Like, I'm not even
Smacking
gonna
it
waste my
against the
time.
ground. Why is this thing not working?
And she would actually hit somebody that way.
Right. And it accidentally
Yeah,
fired.
it goes off and hits someone right in the head. Headshot.
Oh.
Okay, we want to make a few changes to the storm, who each of the stormtroopers are attacking, because. Okay. Who are each of those? Well, no, actually, that one can still attack. Can still shoot again. That person. That one's
Part of the
mortally
Doge is
wounded.
being cute.
Who is that
Yeah,
one shooting at? Okay.
Mine's exhausted because we were at mom's all day with my nieces and her two.
Aww.
So she
Where's
was
where's
passed.
Garfield at?
I don't know. Being fat somewhere. I got home and my neighbor was leaving and she's like, I really wish I had your cat. I was like, I was almost like, you want him? But I didn't.
I could have a guinea pig if you take him.
Right?
So, Mira's just shooting the same one.
Yep, number one.
Okay, what is Zoe doing?
Can I take his blaster?
Yep.
Take the lieutenant's blaster and shoot at. Are there any stormtroopers near me?
All the stormtroopers are about 15 meters, was it?
Yeah, she's 35
Yeah.
from us.
So pretty much all the stormtroopers are about 15 meters from you.
Okay.
Just run up and
well,
punch one in the back of the head.
Yeah,
Well,
just throw your.
She's picking up a blaster pistol.
No, I know.
Picking.
So I'll shoot at a stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Okay. Any particular one?
No.
Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Like, you want to do one of the there's three that are like closest to everyone else. Well, because the one's mortally wounded down, and then what are the other of the three that are still? Well, I guess the wounded one isn't standing at the moment, but like is still gonna presumably get up, and so there's 3 in that group, and then the other groups each have 4 still. So you want to shoot one of the ones in the groups of 4, or
Sure.
Okay.
I'll shoot one of the ones in a group of 4.
okay, I'm gonna say that'll be shooting ST5.
Sure.
Recon, what are you doing?
I'm shooting.
Well, you mortally wounded yours. So.
Yeah, you mortally wounded the one you were shooting at. So, are you shooting another one of those 3, or are you going to try shooting one of the ones further away?
I'll shoot one further away.
Okay, we'll go with number 6.
Let's push my luck.
And Yoweee, what is Jacen? do
If
it.
I attack the same one, is that still fine at this point? He's only wounded, so you can still do something.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's still
You can shoot him without getting a dark side point to answer your question.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I mean, after taking so long to get rid of it, it would be a shame to get it back. Although
Immediately.
I did like the power, so you know.
Colin's shooting the same one.
Let me see. So wait, what is not being attacked yet?
Who's not being attacked yet? Stormtroopers 7 through 12.
7 through 12.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 of them.
Wait up.
I can just see Chaka running at one with a spear.
Oh my god, Chaka!
That
Okay,
works.
12 it is.
You just rolled.
Oh, you're shooting at number 12 now? Or what?
Yeah.
You said roll 6.
Yeah, it says I should have rolled 5 because it was like, okay, I'm not sure what it says, so just roll 6 and whatever gets close.
All you do is you roll that 1d6.
Yeah, because if you just roll 6, it gives you 6.
Right.
Oh, really? Okay, wait up.
You essentially picked the number before you rolled.
Yep.
Nice. Cheating.
I mean, it's for your own making a decision.
There you
so.
go.
Just count from 7 and just take whatever is the 4th.
7, 8,
So
9,
11?
10.
Oh,
No, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
yeah. So if you count 7,
Yes,
7 is 1,
should
right?
so yeah, I guess it's 10.
So 7 would be 1.
10.
So you should go up to
Guys, this does not matter that much.
math.
Okay.
I'm making Eric work here, so you know.
Okay, yeah, you're shooting Stormtrooper 10. Okay. Then, okay. Leslie's gonna go and,
show Denieta how to use a lightsaber.
let's see, those are 50 feet away. What is movement in a regular turn again? Like 10?
10.
10.
10.
So,
She got to go a while to run, you know.
so she's gonna.
She's going on. I would say she's going on her walkabout.
She's gonna run toward. Or 10 is walking. Or wait.
No, 10 was running.
10 was running? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you told us wrong.
No. No, I'm always correct.
What is more convenient for me? Nope, that's the rules, guys.
Okay. She's gonna be then running towards one of the groups, as is Chaka.
Shock.
Let me learn
Okay.
Ewok real quick.
There we go. So then, everybody shooting except for Zoey roll blaster because you're picking it up in the first segment of combat. You'll be shooting in the second after everyone else.
Recon, give me 22.
Oh god, I'm so afraid to roll right now.
Close enough though.
Yeah, of course.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, look at that.
Okay, what do you all?
Better than 1, 1, 1, 1.
It is.
Plus
You're
1.
improving. I'm proud of you.
22, 20, and 11. So
I don't understand how my rolls are so shitty.
Because sure.
Because they're your rolls.
21, 11. Colin had a what? Plus, was it 3D plus 2? That's not Colin. But that's Chalk, and I remember they had the same one, so yeah, that still works. Okay, Colin got a 12. And then as stormtroopers. That one's actually getting up this first. Y'all can talk if you want while I'm rolling.
That's okay. I'm scrolling Twitter. It's fine. I'm trying to make myself a meme, you know.
Make yourself a meme. How's that working out for you?
Well,
Gotten
I've already done it,
4,000
so
likes.
You've already made yourself a meme. Or,
yes, I am a meme. I posted it in the Star Wars Discord. Roll your blaster, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
and is it getting a lot of traction there? Because
No.
for it to be a meme, you can't just post. You actually have to get engagement.
It's still a meme. I made it a meme.
Not if you don't get
retweeted.
Not if you don't get any engagement on it. Then it's just a failed meme.
Wow. Now I'm a failed meme. God bless.
I have a very good meme. My immersion in Fallout 70. I was like recording something, or not recording. It was like, I'm not sure if anyone has seen the beginning of that game.
I've no.
But basically, you enter like a room where you get your user training things, like the intro of a game, like, oh, this button to this and blah blah blah. And there was like balloons, and I'm just like, I just started like, let me just record this, and I start popping all balloons.
Okay. So we've got all the rolls done. You can finish your story if you want. Sorry.
Okay. It's really fast. Anyway, so it's like, I just made like a short clip of like a 10-20 seconds or something, like just popping balloons in one room. It's like, first I take this long to do this and that, and then I spend another that and that to pop balloons. I feel very immersed, so I just posted that, tagged the Fallout thing, and the actual Fallout Twitter actually tweeted me.
Wow, nice.
And now,
That's really good.
I don't think it actually ever upped anymore, but let me just see what because it's still my pinned tweet since then. It has gotten 3.3k likes, 279. No, let's wait. 297 retweets and
Nice.
120k views.
Okay. So
Okay, go.
first shot is from Jacen. So roll your damage.
I'm on fire.
Okay.
I just straight on murder him.
No, you just wounded him. The ones you're shooting just have really good strength rolls.
Grab him by the penis and show him a strength roll.
Okay. Then next is Khaljov. Roll for damage.
Not quite as.
14.
What are you eating?
Your soul.
Oh, dude, I have some of that except it's strawberry.
That one is also wounded. Okay.
Can I shoot it again?
Make sure it's dead.
Okay. Now let me think here. These ones all have a difficulty of 15 or 20.
This is so good game.
Okay, so those ones all miss. Then we have Colin, who is shooting Heavy blaster pistol. So that is medium range. So Colin missed.
Damn, Colin.
Den, what are you shooting again? Your blaster rifle?
Blaster rifle.
At so that's short range. So you actually hit.
You actually hit.
15.
Wow. How
Um,
many ones?
My
I
luck.
so yeah, you didn't roll that great, and his strength roll was pretty good. So you haven't even damaged him, just momentarily stunned him.
Shut your mouth, Sean.
Which at least means he doesn't get to do anything this turn, but yeah. Okay.
Oop, I didn't mean. How did I do that?
I think we need to vote Denieta off the island.
Aren't you funny?
I agree. What you gonna do?
I'm the leader here.
What you gonna
Is
do?
Dan abusing her mod powers?
I would never do that. What are you talking about?
Let's say deleted by a moderator.
I
And
mean,
Who's the active moderator right now?
I mean,
Moonbot?
I can see which mod deleted it.
I know that you can. Did you see what he said though?
Wow, I'm surprised too. Den actually hit.
Yeah, I don't know why it said I deleted the second one twice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Twitch. She was mod abuse. Yeah, I'm being abused.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go. So none of the stormtroopers hit, other than possibly the one who's also shooting in the second round. So now we have Zoey and that one stormtrooper who's wounded, who's getting up during the first section combats. So they're both shooting.
Do I still get 3D or
What's your blaster?
3d6 plus 2?
Yeah, that's what you get then. Oh wait, because you were picking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't, that won't. I'm gonna say that won't lower it because you were.
Okay. Great.
I mean, that's still better than anything I can do with
Just go
that.
back to punching.
I don't want to talk about it.
Put your dukes up.
Blaster
Even though-
pistol.
My shooting is better. It's supposed to be. The red ones too, but
Medium range.
that
So
was
yeah.
better.
Perfect. Unless you're
So
shooting
yeah. So
a cause.
you miss the. And the stormtrooper misses as well.
Shocking. I really thought I was gonna hit, guys.
Rafa.
Yeah.
So, next round of combat.
I am goddamn determined to hit number one.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm just tired of Denieta. I'm shooting Denieta.
I'm just gonna take Nia's gun away from her.
I'll pick the leftover target.
I'll shoot the same one that I was shooting.
Okay.
I'll shoot 5 again.
Okay.
5
So
and
what,
1.
what do we got left?
All the same ones as last time.
Yeah, we
like-
didn't knock out any of them.
Number 10 was wounded.
He's down for a bit then.
Number 6 was wounded. Everyone
Let's
else,
see.
but they're
When
still
they're wounded, they
Wait,
wounded
wait.
is just knocked down, right? And they can get back up again, and they have like a -1D.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, they're currently. I still have the number 3 that's wounded, right?
Yeah, number 3 is wounded.
He's going down.
Okay, so you're shooting number 3. Everyone else is staying to their same targets from last round. Okay. So yeah, everybody roll your blasters.
This is it can only get better, right?
Ah,
Oh shit!
Nice roll, Kilo.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, wow.
Colin apparently just rolls the same thing every turn.
Good.
Cheats, rigged.
Okay,
Good
let's
roll.
see here.
Yoweee and Kilo. Great job, you two.
Mhm.
Thank you for pulling your
Thanks.
guys' weight.
Yoweee
It's,
got
it's like we're soloing.
14.
We're basically we're like 3v1 right now.
Excuse you.
Den got a 16.
I
It's
did.
because we're both Waluigi.
Kilo got
Exactly.
a 14.
Do you guys watch AGDQ or SGDQ?
Oh god. Wow.
The whole crowd.
And Recon got a 19.
I like how there's always like on the background there's like hype. Hype.
Stormtroopers. Got that.
Darkwing Duck.
That one. Got that. That one's wounded.
In a maniac.
Don't know the lyrics to the song.
I used to.
Or we can just sing, "This is the song that never ends."
And the
It
best
goes
song is
on
still
and
the song of
on.
what is it? The song of all the world or all the towns or something, or no, all the countries.
All the countries?
I mean, by now it's that song is a little bit outdated, but the Animaniacs
Yep.
Oh.
it's like a song of the world. Dun-dun, dun, dun.
I know what you're talking about, though. I
They
can.
actually they did make an updated version though.
I have a song of all the United States in alphabetical order.
Don't sing it.
All the nations of the world.
Thank you. I would play it, but you know, copyright.
We don't want to get muted.
And there we go. Okay.
You done rolling?
Yes. I don't know why I bother rolling for all of them. They just keep missing anyway.
I can get behind that.
We gotta get you like an Excel spreadsheet that just automatically throws the formula in there for you. You just put how many stormtroopers and it's just like a random
Okay,
equation
we
for all.
start with Khaljov. You hit yours. I think,
They're
right?
really bad rolls.
Yeah. 15 is your damage. That is... Which one was that? That was 6. Okay, that one is now incapacitated. Okay, then next is Mira.
That's me.
Yay.
You hit
Wait,
your...
she gets to roll for damage?
If his strength roll's good, I'm gonna cry.
That one is also incapacitated.
Better than nothing.
Eric is like, the stormtrooper uses his force point,
I mean,
and he survives.
I'm assuming incapacitated is what you're going for, Denieta.
Right, yeah,
Because
yeah,
the next level after
yeah.
that's mortally wounded.
Yeah, let's not kill people. It's fine.
Then next we have our 2 14s. Zoey
Yeah, what am I rolling for
and
damage?
blaster pistols, so that is
4D.
4D.
Ah, okay. I didn't actually know what blaster I picked up.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Got my
Job.
lucky number in there. I mean, he's already
17 and
wounded, so
13. Okay, let's do that one. That was one Zoe shooting is wounded. So that's number 5. Then And the one that Jacen is shooting is, which one are you shooting? Number 3, who's already wounded, so is now incapacitated.
Nice. Taking him out.
Yep.
Now snap his neck.
Please don't.
Go jump on him and start sawing his neck.
Oh, God.
Colin misses his. Yeah. And they all miss all of y'all.
All of y'all.
All of y'all?
Yep.
Yeehaw!
All y'all.
So, moving on to the next round.
Mason Dixon line.
All right. What stormtroopers are still up?
Um,
I'm just kidnapping Kilo.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
2 is still up.
I'm kidnapping her dog too.
5 is
What?
wounded.
What happened?
7, 8, and 9 are still good. 10 is wounded. 11 and 12 are still good.
All right. I'm going to shoot at 2.
12.
Okay.
Damn it, I was going to get 12.
How about we both shoot 12? We murder him.
12.
He'll be dead. Like, he'll be dead with... capital
DED
D.
dead.
He'll be dead. DED dead. That's terrible. That's TBRL terrible.
Terrible.
So, are you actually shooting at 12?
I'm shooting at 12, I'm shooting at 11.
Okay, 11. And Zoey is shooting
I
at...
know he's shooting at 12 because it's high noon.
Jesus.
6. I don't know. Is 6 up and not wounded? Whoever's up and not wounded, and the lowest number.
Like 7.
Um,
Or was it 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9?
I mean,
7, 8, 9, I believe.
2 isn't wounded, but that's also the one that Colin keeps missing.
Then not that one.
I'm shooting at that.
Then
one.
it would be... Oh yeah, that you are. So then 7 would be...
Yeah,
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 11, 12?
10 is wounded.
Oh, 10 is...
10 is wounded, yeah.
6 is wounded.
Okay. Then roll your blasters.
Wow. I'm so over this shit.
You're doing
I'm
great.
leaving.
I'm also doing great.
Look, you have one. Oh my god.
Hey, Colin actually got slightly better. Still not good enough to hit, but... so... Den got 9.
Hey, close. She does the same thing
Kilo
again.
got 13. Yoweee got 14. And Recon got 17. Recon, your shots keep going down with each round.
I know.
I got a 2, 1, 1, and a 4, Sean. Not all ones, but half.
Might as well be.
And one of them's only a 2.
2, 1, 1. Keep rolling them ones. You're doing great.
Where are you even shooting
Kill is so
at?
optimistic.
Mine actually,
Oh,
I don't even hit because 10 is like the one, right? Pretty sure.
Sure. That works. Okay. Did so many rolls. Ooh.
I don't think we're killing him fast enough for Eric because he still has to do like a lot of things. You can blame Kim, Eric. I apologize for her.
I'm trying, man.
Don't look like it.
Which one was that one? What's that?
I think Killa has like the most comfortable position for sitting than we. She has like a giant armrest. She has a
It's because I have a bed.
Probably kick your feet up too while you're at it.
Yeah. I'm on my bed.
That one's shooting at Shaka.
Shaka's still running after.
Yep.
Just being
We're doing
run-
great. I'm really proud of our team. Really glad I'm here.
And
Keela, you should totally dress up one of your dogs as an Ewok for Halloween.
Oh my god.
I don't think they'd like that.
Mine wouldn't either, but I'd still do it.
Jeez. You're gonna wear this costume and you're gonna like it.
Put my dog in sweaters before.
okay, so starting off, Khaljov, you hit your target first.
Look at you
It's
guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
there we go.
Wow.
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 17, okay. So that one is now wounded.
Can I shoot him again?
Well, if you had said beforehand that you wanted to shoot him twice, you could have.
I just want to keep shooting. I'm gonna start saying I want to keep shooting him until he's dead.
Well, no, you have to say how many shots you're making, because the more shots you make, the lower all your rolls are going to be.
I could probably get away with like 2 shots.
So then what's happening next is what's our next roll? 14. Jacen, you're shooting. Oh, wait, you're using a blaster pistol.
Yes.
And you're shooting at
12.
at 12. So you're actually, let's see here. So you actually miss. That's right. It's a lot to keep track of. Yeah, so you actually.
Are you talking, Joey?
Did I roll the wrong one?
It's your blaster.
Then no, I rolled the wrong one.
What did you roll? Oh god.
I
You
thought
rolled
I
the
was
damage.
yeah.
Roll damage.
Try again.
Yeah,
Don't you have 5D?
roll your blaster. Okay, 19. The
My
blaster
bad.
pistol, though, so long range. So you're still miss.
Still rolled higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you actually missed yours before Khaljov hit his. Because you did roll higher, but you're with the blaster pistol. The next roll is 13 from Zoey. Blaster pistol at medium range, yes. So difficulty is 15.
You can do it, Zoey.
So you miss. Then is, let's see, any of these stormtroopers? Because Mira missed. Pretty sure, right?
Shock. Yeah. I think it was like supposed to be.
Because you're at short range. Yeah, 10. One of the stormtroopers actually
Hit? What?
is getting off a hit. Zoey, do you want to try dodging?
Sure.
Okay.
Why
So
not?
because you already shot, it's your dodge minus 1d.
Great.
Mhm.
Let's see. That's
Oh,
not gonna
Zoe's the
happen,
only
but I'll
one.
try it.
You're the only one not behind cover.
Oof. Yeah.
Trying my best, alright? Whoa, okay.
I mean, wow. All
I
right.
mean,
Yeah, you managed to dodge that shot.
Wow.
wah,
Yep.
wah.
And everyone else just straight up misses. This point, stormtroopers are like realizing, you know, like we're clearly losing this, and they surrender. They're like, we surrender. They put their blasters down, their hands up.
Eric's tired of rolling.
I finished shooting that one that I was shooting.
Why would you do that?
For fun.
Okay.
That's pretty rude.
Oh my god.
17. Okay.
Again? Jesus Christ.
His number, man.
Roll
Those are
for
horrible.
damage.
Oh wow.
Okay, that was number 11, who is now incapacitated.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeet.
His strength roll must have been like 5.
He was already wounded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, want to
Alright.
do the next one?
No. All right. So wait, the guy that was in charge, he's incapacitated?
Yep.
Balthazar is incapacitated.
Balthazar's incapacitated, and let's see, 1, 2,
I'm gonna go around and start
3,
picking up all their.
4 of the
They're done.
stormtroopers are incapacitated. 1 is mortally wounded. Another 1, 2 are wounded. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are still in good shape, but you know they saw where this battle was going. Wasn't
Went from
anywhere good.
12 to 5, so.
Well, I mean, the wounded ones are still, you know,
Yeah.
able to fight. Where did the other die go? Oh, there it is.
Every session.
Every session.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna go around and collect all the
Can't get over.
rifles.
Okay.
Do they all have rifles?
Yes, they all had rifles.
Hey, we just got like 12 rifle, guys. You
Are
get a
you-
rifle, you get a rifle, you get a rifle.
So all of
I-
our team members.
I
that didn't
am
have
equipping everybody with rifles right now,
Okay.
including I'm giving 2 to Jacen.
For when he loses
Sure
the
about
first
that.
one.
Yeah, you have 2 rifles now, Jacen.
Cool.
2 rifles and a pistol. So
Yes. I dare you to say you don't have a freaking gun the next fight.
does that mean that all of our NPC friends also have guns now?
Yes, everybody has a rifle.
Leslie and
Both
Sokar
have.
and Shaka.
Yes.
And,
Everybody has a rifle.
Colin.
Colin already had one.
He had,
Oh.
he had a
my-
pistol.
He had a pistol.
Which
Or
I
heavy
promptly
blast
take
pistol.
back.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna take my pistol back from Jacen since he's got 2 rifles now.
I grabbed that gun and break it in two.
Then I'm gonna take one of your rifles. You owe me a gun.
Oh my god.
You already have a rifle.
I shoot Mira.
Okay. Let's enter combat again.
I second that shot.
Oh my
I'm
god.
Zoey just walks in the ship, starts taking off.
Zoe just leaves us off
End
here.
of the session.
Zoe just
So it's like,
leaves.
bye guys, bye.
So, what are y'all actually doing? I mean,
Yeah.
I assume up to the handing out the blast rifles was legit happening, but beyond that,
I'm gonna make it a spectacle of going over to Mr. Balthazar and shackling.
okay.
Like so, we meet again.
He incapacitated. He's just like laying there, like.
Yeah.
Slap him in the face a couple times to try to wake him up.
All right, so I'm going to make sure that we everyone, we need to make sure that we get them. What is the word? Not sedated.
Corralled.
Corralled. Okay, sure. There's a word I want and it's not coming to me. Anyway, we need to get all of the stormtroopers all of them
Detained.
detained. That's
There
the
you
word I
go.
want.
Yes, I know.
All right. So let's
Third
do
grade,
that and
third
then
grade word. I got you.
you in the.
Wait, what kind of ship did they come in on?
That was just-
An Imperial shuttle.
Okay, just a shuttle.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! So now, no.
Yeah, that wasn't the big ship.
Right. There's more.
Okay, let's can we like shackle all? How many of them was there? There was 5
12
that
plus
were
1.
not hurt. No, some of them were. Wait, one of them was mortally wounded, right?
One's
Only
mortally
one, or-
wounded, and I'm gonna say he's
All right,
dead
he's-
by now.
Yeah, he's gone.
Rip. Well, I feel
Um,
like even if they're incapacitated, we should still shackle them because if they wake up and it's just not, I don't
Much
want
work. Can I
to.
just shoot him?
No.
Too much work.
There's love connections happening right now. And
It makes more sense if we were in the conversation 2 weeks ago.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
like post game, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was not. I left. I think.
I don't think I was here.
I don't think you were there.
I think that was a
day.
session you weren't
Oh.
there. Wait,
Was I in Chicago? Yeah, I was in Chicago.
yeah.
It was her and me and Jake, and I think we still ended up talking for like another 2 hours afterwards or something.
Yeah, a while.
Yeah. I noticed you were still in the video chat for a while.
Okay, let's get back to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's gonna be
Before things
detained
get
and
awkward.
pull them put them onto the ship.
Yeah.
I just hear
It-
dogs in the background.
Is the
Yeah.
holding cell big enough for all of them?
No.
What? No.
Then, okay, let's just get them situated and secured.
Put them in like a storage place. Storage hold.
Well, I would imagine it's like a transport shuttle, so there's just seats. Think of a cargo plane. It's just full of seats.
Whatever, man. We're gonna just, yeah, like you said, just put them in there and strap them down so they can't do anything
Yeah,
in some manner.
yeah, and blindfold them. I'm gonna
Are we
turn all their
taking
helmets.
their helmets off?
I'm turning all their helmets around so that the back of the helmet is facing. forward on their
At this point, Colin's like, couldn't we just like leave them on the planet and take the
Yeah.
ship?
Could do.
We gotta take the lieutenant though because he knows where my ship is at.
All right.
Probably where both my ships are at now.
I don't think they're your ships anymore. So we are going to leave the stormtroopers then and take the lieutenant and put him in this cell.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're.
I laugh at
Are you
him.
guys? You what? What'd you say?
I laugh at him.
Oh. Thought you said I love him. I was like, what? This is confusing.
Yes.
Too many love connections going on here.
I know, right?
Can't
Alright.
keep track.
Okay.
This is like turning into Jersey Shores. Is the
Yeah, I'm coming after you next week, Con.
Hey, I'm open to try anything at least once. Is he
This is
awake
where the
yet?
Wookiee porn comes in.
Alright, great.
All right.
No, Lieutenant Belzar is not awake.
Can I like, kick him in the face, wake him up, or something? Like, how do I wake him up?
Why do you want to wake him up?
Cause I need to wake him up.
Because he needs
It'll
to.
probably be a little bit before you're able to wake him up.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
get us in the air.
Okay.
Wait, are we? Is everyone like? Are we good? Everyone's going with
I don't
us.
care.
No. I'm just asking. I'm going to ask all of the NPCs.
Wait,
is everyone
wait.
coming
Everyone's
with
on board and
You just see
everything.
Shaka in the field still running.
us?
Everyone's on board except for the stormtroopers.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Lieutenant Balthazar is in the brig.
Okay.
All right.
Or the
Then
holding
let's-
cell or whatever.
Let's rock and roll.
Roll piloting to take off.
Don't
And
let
we
us
die.
down, man. Don't let us down.
Here comes the 5 ones.
19. Yep, a nice smooth takeoff.
I could do that.
I'm still
Let me
waiting
see you
for
do it. You haven't flown since I've gotten here, and that tells me a lot.
Oh, and you've lost 2 ships, so.
I didn't lose them, all right? They were taken from me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
remember where I parked them.
All right. So, where are we heading, guys?
Are you going up into space?
Let's go to the city.
You're going to the city? Okay.
I don't know. Are we? I'm saying let's go to the city.
Why?
No, we
thinking-
want to leave this planet. We are
Okay,
getting
yeah,
drained.
let's just go up there where the freaking big ass ship is.
Well, then let's go elsewhere on the planet and then leave because we need to leave.
Why?
The
I
force
feel
users
fine.
are all being drained,
I
and
feel
everyone in this group is not.
fine. Wait, Kim, you guys are getting power sucked.
This is a conversation from my stream last night. Oh God, we were talking about terrible things that people do for sexual arousal, and there was a guy. Apparently, he switched the pool jets backwards and decided to use them to, suck on his anus, and then apparently all of his insides decided to come out,
His
and he
small
almost
intestine.
bled to death. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This was not information I needed to know.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Everyone
It wasn't?
now informed. I didn't need to know it either, but people were telling me last night.
Hey, let's get off this planet before you guys get power sucked to death.
All right, let's leave.
You missed that, Jerry.
So you do notice though that like on the sensors there is an interdictor ship up in above you in space, and that will prevent you from jumping into hyperspace.
Oh, fuck.
How big is that ship?
An interdictor?
Yeah. Like comparable to the Millennium Falcon, or are we talking like Star Destroyer? Or are we talking cruiser?
It's definitely a lot bigger than Millennium Falcon. It's not quite on this. I mean, there are interdictor Star Destroyers, but this one isn't one of those. This is smaller than that, but like it is like a fairly decent sized cruiser, I'll say. Yeah.
Okay. And what's its crew complement?
Crew complement. I'm not sure. I was not actually able to find that information when I was looking it up. So I'm gonna say like it's probably like 100 or so.
We could take them. We could take this ship.
Back. Damn it.
Or am I the only one who wants to take the ship?
I don't want to take
I
a
could fly
ship.
it.
There's probably a lot of people on there.
There's only like 100 people. We just took out like 4 or 5.
Okay.
So what's 20 times that? That's fine, right? How
Okay,
about
so-
we
So we can't jump to hyperspace.
Mhm.
like at all, even if we were to like fly around the planet some? I don't know how these
What's the
starship
range on it?
physics work.
How
If-
many astronomical units is the
Mhm.
range?
The range isn't measured in AUs. It's not that big of a range.
Oh, okay.
If you travel around to the other side of the planet, you would be able. Yeah, you would be able to escape.
You mean where the city is at? That I
Or we
originally
could just
said?
go and then leave. We don't need to go to the city.
I
Let's
didn't
go
say
and
we need
leave.
to enter
Let's-
the city. I
let's-
said that.
Let's leave.
All right, then we're going
Let's
to
go.
fly around the planet towards the city and then leave.
Yes, let's go to the city and then fly away.
Roll another piloting check. This is you're basically trying to fly around the planet in a way that you won't be noticed.
Hell yeah, God bless.
21.
I could do that.
Then do it.
Yeah, you fly around the planet. Takes a couple hours because you're trying not to get noticed. And as far as you can tell, like the interdictor was kind of staying up in the area on the side that it was on. It doesn't seem to be tracking you or anything.
Can I disable the tracker? Or the, I don't know what you call it, the black box?
Yeah, make me a security roll.
What is security?
I have 3 whole D in that one.
It's under technical.
So do I. I got this, guys.
I got 4D.
I'm gonna let Jacen do it just out of respect.
Jason's got this, guys.
Out of respect, I'm gonna let Jacen handle this part. I'm just gonna make the statement. We should probably disable that.
Here comes the 1111. Well, not bad.
14. Yeah,
you think you disabled it?
You're pretty sure you got it disabled.
I'm pretty sure.
With a giant wink at the end.
I think I did it, guys. I did it.
Okay, so let's jump and go back to
Yes. No, where is it at? Chlorotol.
Chlorotel.
Chloraltel.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
fucking place.
Can we also initiate the whole training thing here? Because now we're traveling anyway.
Well,
Yeah, seriously, can we do that?
Are they still being drained once they jump into hyperspace?
Well, before we jump into hyperspace, this ship does not have, the astrogation data to Chloraltel, programmed into the computers. So somebody is going to have to make a astrogation check.
Not me. I got 2D.
Let me check the NPCs.
I've got 40.
Not it.
I don't. I have 3D plus 2.
4.
Well, so far we've got Zoey.
2D plus 2 is the highest amongst the NPCs.
All right, then it's Zoey.
Great.
We believe in you. You got this. One.
Before you roll for it.
That was a bad roll anyway, so we didn't roll that. Go on.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Right,
before I
right.
roll.
Go as you were saying.
So,
Can I help with some planetary systems knowledge roll?
So normally, like, what was I saying? That it was 12 days. That was a jump here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Without that
Yeah.
data,
Turns into 12 years that we're gonna be traveling.
We'll be super well trained.
You guys will be Deadeye masters by the time we land at the space. Space isn't even there anymore, but
so
Empire 1.
because you're figuring this out on your own, if you want to go with the 12 days, the difficulty will be 15. But if you want to take extra days, you can lower the difficulty.
Yes.
So for each extra day taken, the difficulty goes down by 1.
So we could add like 12. No.
We can add 12 years if we want to.
All right. So wait, it was 15 for the 12 days.
Yeah.
14 for whatever long.
So if we go 15, if we do
I vote
14
15.
days, that's 2 weeks for you guys' training.
Yeah. 1 week each. But that would be 13 for a roll.
Yeah.
So do you feel
with a-
comfortable doing that?
I mean, if I get to re-roll, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
Obviously.
the roll you made because I was explaining it doesn't count.
Great.
Yeah.
I can dig that. All right.
I mean,
Do
Okay.
we want to do 13 then? Like for 13 days, or 13 for the roll, 14 days total? Anyone else?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Y'all okay with it?
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
try it.
Great.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, it's not the
Oh,
problem,
shit!
okay?
22.
Boom.
Reroll.
All right. Cool.
Good enough.
So yeah.
It's all right, I guess.
So
Bitch, you do it.
I shot all the stormtroopers.
Cool. Fly a ship.
Get called
Who would've
out.
had one?
So then, during those 2 weeks, which of you is training the other first?
Could we like switch it between those 2 weeks? Like first we
Right.
do her
One,
week and then my
one.
week.
Since it's 2 weeks long, one and
Wait,
one.
yeah, he wants to know who
Yes,
does the first
that's why I'm
training.
asking who's doing the first, who's training who for the first week.
I will do the training first.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck, dude.
I'll fight you.
Hope she has pictures.
So you're So Mira's training Jacen for the first week.
Yes.
Okay. So then, by the end of that week, Jacen gets 1d in control.
And control, yeah.
And at the end of the second week, Mira gets 1d in sense.
Hell yeah.
What we can also do is like you keep me as your master and you can like cheaper train your sense because I do have 2D instead of.
So wait, is that so I have a question now about that. So if we keep training each other, can we do that or no? Do we have to just like add our skill points to it now?
Yeah, that's what I actually asked in the beginning because like he said like if you don't have a master that's higher than your own skill level of something, you pay double the points.
Yeah. So basically, the week-long thing is just to get the initial 1d. After that, you do spend points on it. But if you do have a master who has higher than you, it costs normal points up to that point. Past that, it's double.
Okay.
So because right now
So,
Jacen has 2d in sense, right?
uh-huh.
Yup.
So I could
So like
get the
so getting from 1d to 1d plus 1 right now costs you 1.
and
then-
then
whereas-
another one and then
Yeah, as long as you're
so
training
3 would get me up to 2, right?
as long as you're training under Jacen. Otherwise it would be 6 to get up to 2.
Right.
Yeah.
And do we have to do the like week-long training for that or do I
No.
just use my skill points? Okay.
You just use your
So-
skill points, but you do have to be continuing to train under him then. So like just like you can't both be like training under each other type.
Right.
Right now it doesn't matter
Oh.
because right now you're
We both had 2 or a week to train, right?
or what's your control at?
3.
Oh, your control's actually at 3. But yeah, so you can't both be getting the cheaper cost like at the end of like
Okay.
the session.
So we'll have to discuss because I can get the 1 more and you can get 2 more. So do you want to
guess-
do
Yeah, we
one
could switch.
today? And then
yeah,
I'll
we-
do the next one and then you can do the other one? Okay.
Yeah.
We got this.
So today, Kim can raise her points. Next week, Jason, we
No.
can do.
No, it's the opposite. Today, Joey.
Okay.
We'll
Alright.
deal with this. Me and
Alright.
Joey will deal with it.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, just as long as you let me know who's training
will.
whom.
For sure.
Yeah.
We should
Can-
probably just
can-
make
can
sure
I-
to establish that at the, each session, like just to clarify, like okay, this person is now that and
Okay. So and after the 2 weeks, also you do get back to the rebel base, and
Hi, puppy.
Hopper dog.
Thank you.
And as you approach, come out of hyperspace. I'm assuming you try contacting them over the comms.
Absolutely, yes.
And General Spacewalker answers and is like, welcome back. How did your mission go?
Well, about that.
Hello, General.
Hi.
How are you doing today? I'm back, by the way. I'm safe. Hopefully your day's going well.
I don't even remember what the mission was that we were sent on.
You were sent to go and capture Khaljov, Jacen, Zoey,
Oh. I mean,
Abrax.
I'm currently shackled, General. Say bye.
Well, the mission went away. We have Joey, not Joey, God bless, Jacen, Zoey, that's what I meant to say, and Khaljov. And we don't have Abrax. Was he
He wasn't down there.
killed?
No, he flew away.
Oh, okay.
He had his own ship.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Do you even know what happened?
Nope.
Great.
Well, I do know that he shot me. So I'm aware of that, but everything after that, I didn't. I was knocked out.
Well, while we were in hyperspace, I would have told you. I feel like we could have caught each other. Everyone knows everything now.
Everyone knows everything.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows everything the other person knows right now because we were all talking to each other during the 14-day travel period.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna let the general know that we have.
Oh, we got Lieutenant Balthazar too, General. We got him.
We did
I'm getting there. There was also a Sith Lord, Darth Solus.
He had me hanging upside down in a cave.
He was holding Khaljov, and we managed to retrieve them. Ikar actually is still on the planet looking for Darth Solus. But while we were there, no, there are people that live there. While we were there, the Force users' power was being drained, so we needed to leave as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, are they still being drained?
What? We're nowhere near the planet.
Eric, are the Force users still being drained?
I don't like this. Let me think on this.
You don't really feel like you're being no. You still do feel like you are. It's weaker, but there is still like a certain. You feel like you're being drained somewhat. Like you're not like significantly weaker because like this is kind of like an ongoing thing. So it's not like if your energy levels are normally here, they are kind of steady here.
Okay.
So you still are being drained, but like not at a rate that like sleeping and eating is you're not gonna like die from this being drained thing.
Yeah. So quit assuming.
Dad. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. I got you.
You have good ideas like, taking cover, and then you have bad ideas like asking if we're still being trained. Thanks.
Oh yeah, so during that trip, could I have been talking to Mr. Balthazar?
Sure, we'll rewind slightly and have you talking to him. Okay.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Yes.
We're kind of in a little bit of a predicament again, aren't we?
Would seem that way.
Do you miss me?
I really, really don't.
So how have you been? Haven't talked to you since. Wow, it's actually been a little while, hasn't it? You were, I think, in the brig last time. You're in the brig. Wow, some things don't change. But anyway, how have you been doing?
Fine.
So, did you ever figure out where my ship's at?
I believe your ship has been scrapped.
Can I shoot him?
No shooting prisoners.
I don't think it could at this point because like it would mess with the story from before.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
found him and
No.
blah blah blah.
Messing with the
Okay,
space
so,
time. Continue.
Curiously, what was that that new ship that you have up?
What is spices?
Does it carry spice? No. And how why were you there anyway?
Still trying to track you and your rebel friends down.
This is a really long mission for you, isn't it?
Sadly, yes.
What happens if you don't find us? Like, are you allowed to give up?
No.
So, like, if we wanted to, like, keep you running for, like, the next, I don't know, 20 years, you would have that one mission of finding us for the next 20 years.
Assuming, I'm not, they don't decide I've become useless.
I mean, you're kind of 0 for 2 right now, buddy. That's probably not going to bode very well with your superiors.
Because you have such a great track record.
Hey, I'm not the one in the brig right now. That you're not allowed to say stuff like that.
How's things with Nova going?
Are they getting married?
Nova's a crime organization. I don't think you can marry a criminal organization. You can marry into a criminal organization, but
Take a whole. Actually, you can be married to the game. Well, actually, I was talking to them, kind of recently. I was actually going to, get some progress with them, but got a little backstab by a bounty hunter.
I'm sure that never happens to you.
No, it was shocking actually. I didn't expect it.
Do you often have unexpected things happen?
Yeah, like losing. Well, technically, I didn't lose the ship yet, but
Yet.
You're just not in.
I'm just not in a ship that I can say it's my own. But yeah, things with Nova are progressing. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's progressing. Yeah, but what I'm curious about is do you guys happen to have like just ships you just have laying around that you're not really using? You just like leave on a planet or something that one goes missing, it's not like it's gonna be missed.
You want me to give you a ship?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to give it to me. You can just tell me where it's at, and then if I just happen to be in that part of the system, I can just pick it up.
I mean, it seems to me like you already have one of our ships.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like a good ship that has like weapons and stuff. This is just a simple transport. I got a business to run, you know. I can't run it out of a transport.
Would we be aware of this conversation? I feel like it's not okay.
You guys are training. Intense training means you can't
That's
listen
true.
to other conversations.
Yeah, I'm assuming he went and did this during a time when you were in the middle of training.
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know what Zoe's doing at this moment.
Zoey can join me. I don't care if Zoey joins me.
Oh, fun.
Oh, fun.
Two's company.
You already had
I'm gonna walk in. I mean, since you invited me. Yeah. Sure. I'm gonna have Zoe just waltz in. Oh, hey.
Hey, Zoey. This is
What you up to?
Sam Balthazar.
Oh, yeah. I know him. He kidnapped me that one time.
Yeah, and he was the one that had the gun or the pistol to the back of your head too.
I punched him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks.
Hey, Lieutenant, how does it feel getting punched by a girl?
Wow. This guy.
He liked it.
Can't threaten me with a good time.
How does it feel knowing your ship's been scrapped?
Oh, damn.
It's like,
That's
so
kinda
can you
rude,
leave
dude.
your room for a moment?
That's really rude. But no, the So, anyways, I'm trying to see if I can get a ship off of him. You know, like Imperials are always confiscating ships and everything like that, illegally, mind you. Like mine was.
There's nothing illegal about it. The Empire runs the galaxy.
No, they don't. They just happen to be in a larger stance than other
In a position
organizations
of
in the
power.
galaxy. Thank you. Yes, the person who's training just told me that it's in a position of power. But yeah, anyway, so do you guys have like a giant like planet that you just have like a shipyard where you just send all these ships to be scrapped?
There are various planets where stuff is sent to be scrapped or to be stored.
How heavily guarded would be? Are these planets?
I mean, it depends on which facility.
Your least guarded facility.
I mean,
and I'm sure you wouldn't try to like trick me, give me the most guarded facility in this galaxy. I'm sure you would only give me the least guarded one, of course, right? I could trust you.
I mean, I don't know off the top of my head what would be the most or least guarded ones.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, we need to touch bases again after we get you wherever it is that we're going to be getting you at. Then once we get you there, we can probably find a good way to get me a ship.
To another one of your rebel bases?
What? No, of course not. We would never take you to a rebel base. We would just put you...
You've already taken me to a rebel base before.
That was just a facility.
Well, I've never done that, so...
Yes.
I would never.
Yes. Zoey would never do that. She... And look at that face. She would never, ever take you someplace like that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we should probably talk more later, after you get situated and comfortable in your brig. But no, I'll stop by. I'll bring you like some yellow paste, just so you feel at home, and yeah, we can go from there. But at least you're not dead, right? That's you gotta look on the upside. Who is your commanding officer, by the way, anyway?
Commander. I just need to come up with a name here.
Crescent.
The ship was named after him.
Commander.
You're gonna have to write this down too because you're gonna need it later on.
Yeah,
He's gonna
I'm
ask every session.
Commander Chris. Lakota.
Lakota?
Yeah, Lakota. Like Dakota, but with the L.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I have any other questions. Do you want to ask me anything, Zoey?
Not really.
No? Okay. All right. Well, Lieutenant, it's been a pleasure talking to you again. Better you there than me, so I can't really say I'm sad we had to meet this way, but I'm not sure if I would probably be alive after an encounter with you, so I'm glad that I am.
I mean, there's always a chance we'll meet again on opposite sides of
a force field, probably.
Yeah.
But no, I'll put in a good word for you. You know, you've been very courteous in your detention state. So, yeah, you take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Of course.
Bye. And then we leave.
Okay. We'll jump.
I love Lieutenant Balthazar. I hope he lives.
We'll jump back forward to where you were talking to General Spacewalker. Unless there's anything else anybody wanted to do during those 2 weeks.
I'm good.
Can I train in a flight simulator?
We can teach you to fly?
I don't think there's much you can do while you're in hyperspace when it comes to flying.
No.
You can pretend.
We can pretend I'm just like on the stick, just like. But no, yeah. So we can go back to.
Okay.
We can go back to General SC or SW.
Okay.
Okay. So. Yeah. So you were saying that you captured Lieutenant Balthazar. You got back Jacen, Khaljov, and Zoey.
Sup?
Hey, General.
And are you going to? Because you also have 3 other people with you, and you're also missing 2 members of your team.
They died.
Vanessa and Snai.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
But he's alive.
And you're missing a ship.
yeah, because you came back on an Imperial shuttle.
On a different ship.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. This is actually a good point where General Spacewalker's
Forgot about them.
So, we notice you're on an Imperial shuttle. Are you muted?
Yeah, I was totally muted. I was. Oh my god. Was I muted that whole time? Please tell me I wasn't.
You were.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Were you talking when we were talking to the lieutenant?
I was talking for a while. It's.
Oh.
Do you think we were just ignoring you?
No, it's
I mean,
because
typically
what I
I do,
said, like,
but-
was actually like it seemed like you guys were responding. That's why I was
Oh,
not aware.
okay.
See, I thought you were just kind of like, silently
Emoting?
swearing and
Like-
such.
No, I actually like said, "Where the fuck is Vanessa?" I said that out loud.
See, I wanted to go to the ship, but you guys are like, no, there's 100 of the stormtroopers there. Nobody wants to go there. I knew that Vanessa and Snai were still there with that ship. That's why I wanted to originally go.
It's fine. They can handle themselves.
I mean,
Yeah, you know how many guns that guy has?
all right. Well, we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I was trying to let General Spacewalker know. God, I'm so mad right now. I had a whole conversation. All right, yeah. So as I was trying to say, I would let General Spacewalker know. Yes, we have those 3 back, and we have some other people that were being held on the planet in the caves where we found Khaljov and Tlakar. But we
I was hanging upside down, General.
we unfortunately do not have Snai and Vanessa. Their ship was, I don't know what the word is, captured by the Imperials, and they were tracking us and sent a ship down to the planet we were on, and that is why we have their ship now, because we took it.
How did the Imperials find you?
Question.
Good question.
I wish I knew. They had Zoey and Vanessa, but I don't know that they knew where we were either.
It seems
The
like
world may never know, General.
seems like a lot happened. Why don't you come in down to the base, and we'll go over exactly what all happened.
Absolutely. Thank you, General.
Okay.
Can I have a milk, General?
Same.
2 milks.
Yellow paste.
The comm cuts out.
I think she really likes me.
So, coming for a landing. Roll for piloting.
Oh wow.
We die.
All ones.
And now we party wipe.
Ooh, 13.
I'm better at taking off than I am at landing every time. Every time.
Well, no, you've had a couple of good landings, but yeah, this one. Yeah,
Not really.
This one's a bit.
I mean, it's always worse.
Yeah. It's a bit rough, a bit of bumpy landing, but you bring it in, and no damage or anything. Any landing you can walk away from.
I was sleeping in my bed. The bumping made me fall out of bed.
Yeah. When you come out, when you land, there's what? 3 of you, or 4 of you.
And then 4 of them. We have Leslie, Colin,
Yeah.
Chaka, and
4
Tlakar.
NPCs
then
and a prisoner.
Yep.
So,
9 altogether.
yeah. So, so the general is there along with 10 rebel soldiers.
I'm gonna hop out of the ship and just stretch and be like, "Ugh, feels good to be home."
None of the rebel soldiers are raising their blasters. 2 of them are going over, like, to grab Lieutenant Balthazar and take him to the brig.
I'm gonna wave at them.
The rest are watching you, though, all of you, very carefully.
Even me? I'm the good one.
Like, hey,
He
General,
thinks.
we brought you the lieutenant again. Hopefully, we can get some good information out of him. It was a tough firefight, but we banded together and we defeated him.
Let's go to the briefing room, and you can fill me in on all of the details.
Yes, ma'am.
We got you.
So yeah, you go to the briefing room.
Oh, quick question. Do you remember that rebel that was tailing me way back those episodes ago?
Yes.
Is he part of that entourage?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say
Why you gotta-
yes.
Why you gotta
Yes?
open up old wounds?
Okay, so I'm just gonna like when we're walking back to the briefing room, I'm just gonna walk right behind him the whole time.
The soldiers are all walking behind you, though.
Oh, I'm just gonna turn my head and look at him and give him a wink.
A shot.
And then just look forward.
He just glares at you. So you come to the briefing room, and go in. Soldiers all go in as well, and they're just like standing by the doors as the rest of you all, I'm assuming, sit down at the table. General sits down at the head of the table. Table.
Do we go through the command center to get to the briefing room?
No.
No. Okay, this is just another part of the building.
It's in the same like area as the command center, but you don't actually go through the command center. It's you know like it's like the next door down the hallway from it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing, don't. Whatever you're thinking, don't do it.
No, I was like if we were walking through the command center, I'd been like, "Hey, everybody, we're back. Thank you again for keeping us in your thoughts.
Jesus.
Keep on the good work. We'll be seeing you again. Appreciate it. You guys are doing a great job." But since we didn't do all that, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I forgot about your motivational speech,
Yes,
right?
exactly, yeah.
Because I was in the other room with General Space.
Yeah. So the general looks at all of you and is just like, "Okay, what the hell has been going on?"
A lot.
I've been having a lot of heartburn, General. I mean, I don't know what it was that I ate or drank, but it was pretty rough.
Maybe it's that time you were hung upside down in a cave.
That you might be right, actually. That some of that acid reflux from being upside down.
So the three of you left with Abrax.
Oh, don't say his asshole name. Remind me to kill him, by the way.
Please don't kill people.
Remind me to
His
mortally
mission,
Please don't mortally wound people.
He shot me, General. He shot me in the back.
Got you in the butt.
You're alive.
He shot me in the back.
Why did you leave with him? What was your goal?
Oh, we're like, remember I told you how we were gonna go kill a car? But you said we couldn't do it here on base because you guys don't want to be implemented. So I kind of I understood what you were getting at, right? You didn't want us to kill him here on base because then you would have been implicated in his murder, and you guys don't want that dirty dirty stuff all over your guys' persona.
I barely knew what was going on. I just sort of tagged along.
Yeah, Zoey just came along because I was going, and we're just like, hey, why not do anything right now? But no, so we took him off. Well, we left because we knew he was going off base. So we figured when he landed, we'd just kill him, and then you would have your hands would be clean. But we both want the same thing, so he would have been dead. Big happy family. Big brain thinking right here.
Okay, and then what happened when you got there? Did you kill him?
Abrax shot me in the back.
And Jacen also showed up.
Oh yeah, Jacen was here too. I don't know where the hell he came from, but he was on the planet too.
I too had no idea where I came from. I was just there.
You're like a bunch
What?
of misfits.
I mean, it wasn't like the period like where it's like halfly under hypnosis or whatever. Whatever the guy was.
Oh, with a car fucking
Oh
with you
yeah,
or
because
whatever?
you had that hooded person that was taking you around. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
I didn't even. I was unaware of that. Anyway.
So then, Khaljov ended up unconscious, and
Yeah, I was passed out, General. I mean, I had
Jacen,
no idea.
Jacen and I wandered around in a forest for a while, and then got caught in a trap, and then got put in jail. And then Mira showed up and broke us out of jail, and we went to leave the planet, but then Jacen and Mira disappeared. And then we got captured, and we went back to the planet, and then we took a ship, and now we're here.
Yes, what she said.
And
Any questions?
Disappeared?
Khaljov was in the escape pod, and then his body went missing. And so
I
when
forgot about that.
we left.
My body went missing.
Jacen began having visions
Is that when I was
of
upside down?
Khaljov in a
Oh.
cave hanging from the ceiling, and so
Which I
we were
was.
attempting
Wasn't
to
really.
meditate and get more information before approaching
You
the
guys can do
issue.
that?
And we started meditating together, and we're transported and teleported in some manner into a cave system.
Can you teach me how to do that?
No, we didn't do it on purpose. And so upon arriving in these cave systems, we were a little lost. It was a little tricky. Exits were not what they appeared to be. And it was a little confusing. We ended up coming upon a cell that had different a cave that had different cells in it with Lakar, Colin, Leslie, and Chaka. And then we ended up blowing a wall up and finding Khaljov. And apparently
Yeah,
Darth
I was hanging
Solus,
upside down, General.
and
You
shot the rope,
mentioned.
and he I shot the rope, and he came down, and Jacen caught him very.
Jacen like saved my life. He threw himself in harm's way, rolled onto the ground, and as soon as I dropped, I fell into his arms.
So I was just gonna go, wow, that was really good of you.
And
Proud. I had no idea.
Yeah,
apparently
it was crazy. It was like the most heroic thing I've ever seen.
Apparently, it was Darth Solus that had been keeping him and the rest of the Force users that we found in those caves. And we were not able to find our way out without Ikara's help, unfortunately.
Yeah, in his defense, he didn't do anything bad to me, though, General. He was just sitting, and playing on some really old school looking
The car or Darth
device.
Solus?
Darth Solus. A car didn't come until after they blew up the wall and everybody came in, and then, yeah, I'll let Mira talk about that. Yeah, tell her about a car, Mira. Go ahead, tell her.
A car came in, and I wanted to take him with us, but we were unable to pacify him.
Don't worry, General. I shot first.
And failed.
I shot first, though. He's really quick.
He is very, very skilled. We were unable to pacify him and bring him in. However, he did direct us out of the caves, and while we were in the caves, we were very, the Force users were very drained of energy, and our lightsabers were not able to work. However, once we left the caves, per Ikar's directions, we were able to use our lightsabers again, and that is when we meandered through to find the escape pod once more. And then the ship came down with stormtroopers and General, what's his name? Balthazar. Lieutenant Balthazar. My bad, calm down. Lieutenant Balthazar. Then we fought the stormtroopers and the lieutenant, and we are here now.
Yeah, he had a gun to my back, but I punched him. It was pretty cool.
He did.
Thinking back to the cave, do you guys think maybe it was the moss that was draining you?
No.
Are you sure?
And so, Vanessa and Snai.
We're on the ship with Zoey.
So
But Zoe's here.
So they're still being held by the Imperials.
Yeah. He took me out because I wasn't a threat. But then I punched him. So joke's on him.
Good job.
Thanks.
Okay.
Can I have my milk now?
All I'm thinking about now is Mutter's milk from Firefly. Everything's a Firefly reference to me.
Yeah.
Not for me.
You can go to the cafeteria. Go whatever you want.
Is he going to follow me? I point to the rebel.
Yeah.
Follow.
Yes, and until we get everything sorted out, I'm gonna be having a guard assigned to each of you. She points at not Amira, at the other three of you, and at our new guests.
Can I keep Chaka with me?
Yeah.
Well, firstly, General, I would like to ask if you are going to be having a guard escorting us everywhere. I would like to know the qualifications of my guard.
The qualifications?
Yes. Why is this guard? Is he qualified to actually escort me? Like, what if there was a firefight? Could I rely on him to do his duty and be efficient at it? Because I would not feel safe if he was like, Amira and, shooting at people. I just want to make sure that, I have, an able-bodied person that's going to be with me in case there is an issue.
Yes. In a fight, he will be able to subdue anyone causing trouble.
Oh, so he is a specialist, is what you're saying.
Anyone causing trouble.
Yes, I know. Like, if I'm just walking down the street and suddenly, like, some riffraff just, like, starts to, make some trouble, he will take care of it. So I just want to make sure, he's a specialist at what his job is going to be. I don't want to have to look after him, I don't want to babysit is what I'm saying.
Can we give him some sedatives? Is that okay, General? Can we just... In his milk, maybe?
Just warm it up. Just warm the milk. I'll go right to sleep.
Tempting.
But I thank you, General, for giving me one of your specialists. I appreciate that.
His job is to make sure you're not causing trouble.
General, I would never. How could you even have that idea in your mind? I've been nothing but an honorable, I guess not really a citizen.
Vigilante.
Yes, an honorable vigilante that has done nothing but good for the cause.
Do you understand what vigilante means?
The reason we went on the missions, it went very badly.
Yes, we were trying to take out somebody who was a threat to the Rebel Alliance.
And we didn't do that.
Right, because we were betrayed.
It was turned around.
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't have the best judge on people.
You're doing great.
Thank you, Zoey. Thank you.
I'm proud of you. You're trying your best.
Yes, that's all. I'm literally throwing my life on the line to, make this rebel cause a meaningful one. And the fact that you even think that I would cause trouble against the Alliance is just, it hurts, General. It really hurts.
I mean, you have flaws, but I think you can get better for what it's worth.
Yes, nobody's perfect. I mean, I might be the best, pilot in the universe, but we all we all have to have some flaws. Mine are obviously not in my piloting skills,
excuse me.
but
If you're such a good pilot, then why do I always fly us everywhere?
I was interrogating the lieutenant. I couldn't very well fly and interrogate him at the same time.
Why were you interrogating him?
Because I need to know where my ship is at.
Why is that so important?
It's my ship. Wouldn't you
We
want
have
to know where
other
your
ships.
lightsaber is at?
I
Well,
don't need to. I don't lose it.
Well, if you
Well-
lost it.
I
Well-
wouldn't.
Or if it was taken away from you, like my ship was taken away from me.
I don't get myself into those situations.
Okay, Miss Baka tanked like twice.
Well,
And I was safely there. It's perfectly fine.
Thanks to who?
Whom?
Yes, thanks to who? You can say it. Come on.
I said
Go ahead.
whom. Whom? I'm
Well,
correcting
okay,
you.
yeah. Well, yeah, but whom are those whoms?
That's not how that works.
well, did you
Yes.
get any information
So
on your
yes,
ship?
what information did you retrieve from the lieutenant?
Said they scrapped it.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
One more time. What was that?
My beloved ship. Long how long she has lasted in this fight within the universe, had taken her last flight onto a planet where she was brutally stripped of her parts, her frame shredded, but her memory will live on.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yes.
My condolences.
So again, General, I must say, I have lost much in this war. And I have a reason to do my best and to, again, make sure that this alliance continues on because of the loss of my ship
that
and the meaning behind it.
okay.
I will not allow the Imperials to get away with this travesty.
Just because you are against the Imperials doesn't mean that you are for the rebellion.
The enemy of my friends are also my enemy.
That's not how the saying goes.
You can go to the cafeteria now, or your quarters, or wherever you.
I must
Wanna
mourn,
go?
General. Thank
Yes,
you.
you can go
I must mourn.
You can go mourn.
Cry into your glass
Okay.
of milk.
What is my specialist's name, so that I might address him correctly?
Why you gotta make Eric figure out?
Okay, I feel we should have a moment of silence for his ship.
Yes, please. Let's all bow our heads.
Why is this happening right now? God damn it, Joey. All right. Oh my god. Whew.
Lyle Jackson is the
Come, Jackson. Let's go. And then I stand up and I walk out the conference room.
Jesus.
Okay. Mira, if you could stay here for a bit.
Absolutely,
Well,
yes, ma'am.
I assume everyone else leaves.
Oh, I go to the command center and give my speech before I leave.
Oh.
While I'm still in there with General Spacewalker, he's out giving motivational speeches.
Okay. After
At the end of a speech, I clap.
okay.
Again.
Thank you, Zoe. Thank you.
It was really inspirational.
I want to say this is where Eric wants to end it off.
Eric wanted to end it like half an hour ago.
Just about. we have General Spacewalker talking to Mira
That's
one-on-one after
Mhm.
everyone else has left the briefing room. So, do you believe them about the going to kill Ikar and then Abrax turning on them?
Unfortunately, yes, I do. Yes.
Why, unfortunately?
From what I've heard, Ikar was not only manipulating Jacen, but possibly others. And I'm not sure that Abrax wasn't part of that or something of that nature. I wouldn't know. I wasn't able to speak with him.
After Ikar was taken away from the base, we had several people who suddenly realized that they had been missing time.
Yes, I believe that.
You're one of... I mean, I guess you probably are the most knowledgeable person on the base when it comes to the Force.
That's
God help us.
unfortunate.
Um,
What about Klakar? Eric says good point. Shit.
Well, he did say one of the most knowledgeable.
Klakar is quite knowledgeable as well. I'll be talking to them yet as well. But there is also somebody we know who does know even more. Your master,
Master
who
Lucian, yes.
should be healed by now.
Yes. Eric's doing math. Should, yes.
It's been like over a month.
Yeah, enough time has passed, and I'm pretty sure enough time has passed. But yeah, so we may need to talk with him and see what he knows.
Absolutely.
And this is where we're going to be ending the session.
Great.
Next week is going to be back to the normal 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Will all of
2
y'all...
p.m. for us. Kila.
Yeah.
2 p.m. for us. Cool people.
Cool. Yeah, okay.
And like middle of the night for Yoweee.
Be 11
Right.
p.m.
Okay,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
used to this.
Yeah. So
I mean, I go to bed at 6 or 7 a.m.
Same.
The real
Same,
MVP.
she
Wait,
I
really?
never sleep.
yeah, never sleeping is like the second thing of her brand after Waluigi.
I have a very specific brand.
I mean, that's why we're marrying, right?
Oh, of course.
So will
Two peas in a pod.
all 4 of you be able to make it for next week?
Probably.
Yes.
I don't see why not.
Okay. Next
If
week.
anything changes, I'll let you
Yeah.
know.
Okay. We might also have at least one other person joining us as well.
Cherry Brola. Cherry Brola.
He's hoping to join for next week. So yeah, and then beyond that, we'll see if anybody else joins. And then yeah, gonna go find somebody for us to raid. Just gonna post sign off in the chat with all of my social media stuff. And
Just a quick question: Did my speech move Spacewalker at all? Did I see the emotion in her face?
Spacewalker was in the room talking to me.
well, no,
I gave my speech
Oh, about
in
your
the
ship.
room. Yeah.
Oh, Jay, yeah.
she seemed at most annoyed to you.
That's why I was suggesting
She
sedatives in
cares.
the milk.
She cares. I know she does.
So yeah, I'm going to find somebody for us to go and raid. Try to see if I can like bring up. Yeah, if I'm not completely covering, if I don't have Chrome completely covering the Discord, then it seems like it's not actually causing us to freeze.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to get you another computer, Eric. We have to make that happen.
Gotta get me a computer. I don't even have one.
I
have
mean,
a laptop.
I am saving up for a computer, but I'm still a ways away.
Not, I keep spending my money on Waluigi merch.
And also while I do that, so my schedule for the week, tomorrow I am doing a 12-hour marathon stream starting at 8 a.m. going till 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time, playing Ninja Gaiden games and trying to 100% them. So that's probably not going to happen, but I'm going to be trying for 12 hours.
Good luck.
Then on Monday at 1 p.m., I'll be continuing my playthrough of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I finally finished getting 99 golden mushrooms last Monday, so I'll actually be continuing on with the story like a normal person. And then...
Normal? Who's... What?
I mean, like, relatively normal. Then on... Wednesday at 1 p.m., continuing on with my playthrough of Lego Batman the video game. Previously, I finished the hero storyline, so now I'm going to be going through the villain storyline, and then next Saturday, 4 p.m., Star Wars RPG. And if any of y'all want to share your stuff...
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m., I play Stardew. I have a very exciting schedule.
Whatever happened to RimWorld?
I can introduce myself in a new way. Hi, I'm Joey. I'm a Lord of the Rings addict.
Lord of the Rings Online, yeah.
Let's see. In a month, I now have in playtime. As I'm not playing right now.
Holy shit, Joey.
I've been playing for 2 weeks, 5 hours, and 49 minutes. Like online time.
That's insane.
Wait, we can do that better.
Who do I want to...
We have the technology.
Okay, Google. How much hours is 2 weeks and 5 hours? Maybe I should turn on my sound. Okay, Google. Can you repeat that?
The answer is 341 hours.
It's insane, dude.
In a month.
That's a lot of hours.
That's conviction right there. Dedication.
I have good motivation.
What about you, Kayla? What games are you playing this week?
Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you should invite me. Maybe see I'm still good at the game.
Oh god.
I only played like twice, and I don't know where my controller's at, so...
I
kind of feel like playing Mario Kart. I might play that at some point.
Oh, I got my capture card installed, and it actually like runs my Switch games, so like I could do that.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm taking
maybe if you invited us to Stardew Valley, we could all play with you. I never get an invite.
You never freaking ask until I'm already playing with someone else.
No, it's fine.
He literally shows up to my co-streams and is like, you didn't ask me.
You don't have to try to justify not wanting me to play with you. It's fine.
That's, I mean, okay. That's
Eric,
fine too.
Eric, can we get you to 100% like Pokemon Yellow or something?
Oh my god.
That is one of the things you can vote for, and you have, I think, 3 votes now to use.
I used mine, didn't I? Shit.
Oh, I resubbed, huh? I forgot.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait, does that mean I have 4 now?
Because he just resubbed for 4.
No. 3 now.
3. Yeah.
Because one of your months was from, like, way back before I was doing this.
Oh, yeah. He's like, no, you can't have more.
Because I do, like, keep track. Let me just check here.
I want them all to go into Pokemon Yellow.
Okay.
Or
how much for a speed run?
I
Do you actually
do
have
that.
Pokemon Silver on there?
Silver
No.
was my favorite.
No? Okay. I'll settle for one of the other Pokemon games.
Pokemon
I played
Yellow.
blue
Okay.
and silver.
Yeah, you have 3. Denieta, you've already used both of yours that you currently have.
Okay.
1 vote for Legend of Zelda, 1 for Super Mario Kart.
Yes.
Yoweee, yeah, you've used all 3 of yours. And for
Ooh, Legend of Zelda would be good.
for speedruns, you need to sub at tier 2 or tier 3 to get me to do speedrun streams. And the only option there is Super Mario World or a couple like online Lego Star Wars games. Well, not even like the main Lego Star Wars, like online, like very simple type games that probably wouldn't even get accepted onto speedrun.com. So it would probably just be like,
all right, wannabe debauchery speedrun. Let's go.
yeah. So as for who we're going to raid, do we want to raid somebody playing Stardew Valley or Final Fantasy? I think that's 13.
Don't say it's 9 because I would say that.
Well, it's like an X and like a bunch of, and I think that's 3 I's after, so that'd be 13. So Stardew is Denieta's vote.
Always.
I'll follow Denieta then.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, Stardew it is.
Good.
Okay, we're
I
gonna
love
Time
Stardew.
into Stardew.
we're gonna go raid Honorable Loki, who is playing Stardew Valley and apparently doing a 24-hour stream. I don't know.
Wowee.
I don't know if any of you know him or not, but
Nope.
I think I think I know him from an arena.
yeah, that's where I know him from. So yeah, so we're gonna go raid him. Raid message is in chat. Raid command. Hey!
Oh my god, it's
And the raid thing actually came up, so I don't
Heck
have
yeah.
to refresh.
rock and roll, man.
So everybody can copy and paste that, and we're gonna head over there. Thanks everyone for coming out. It's been a blast.
Yes, thank you everyone. It was a lot of fun.
And I'll
It's been real.
see y'all later.
Bye.